Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So we promised at the end of our last video
Yeah.
that we would be doing a tier list, ranking our experience with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Correct.
This is Game Pending's Ultimate Sonic Adventure 1+2 tier list.
And we're leaving basically no stone unturned.
No stone will be unturned. This is, I went into this tier list with a maximalist ideology. I wanted to rank every element of these games. I didn't want to leave
every element,
anything
every
unspoken.
element that mattered to us.
Yeah, no brevity. Brevity is the spirit of bullshit.
Yep.
So we're gonna be ranking every level. So we're gonna go through Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. We're gonna be ranking every level.
Yeah.
For Sonic Adventure 1, those levels are split up by character. So you see here, we do Casinopolis 3 times for each character that plays it.
Final Egg 3 times, Emerald Coast 3 times, so on and so forth.
We're also including the Chao Gardens, the various Chao Gardens as levels, as well as the Hub Worlds and Sonic Adventure 1 are going to be ranked.
Every boss fight, every variation of these boss fights.
Every boss fight, every variation of those boss fights. So, for example, Sonic fights, I mean, this is including character bosses. So Sonic fights Knuckles, that's a boss fight. Tails fights Knuckles,
also,
that's another
Knuckles
boss fight.
Fights Sonic.
And also Knuckles fights Sonic, that's a third boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also, and that accounts for every other boss too. So the Chaos is Chaos 4s.
We're also including the way the characters play and like their general campaigns.
Their general, like the strength of their campaigns, the strength of the character. I think also just how much I like them as a character.
Yeah, that's fine.
The thing is, this is a maximalist tier list in that I've included everything in it. The criteria for how I rank things is just what my heart feels.
Yeah.
If I want to rank Amy high, even if I didn't like her campaign, I will do so.
Oh, and also
the Pogs.
The Pogs. And I was gonna say that this is on Tier Maker, as you can see, which means that feel free to make your own.
Yeah, we'll link this out. This will be in the description. We'll link it on Twitter. And you guys can create your own Game Pending's Ultimate Sonic Adventure 1+2 tier list if you really
Let
want
us know how you felt about this.
And we have a lot of stuff to get through here. I'm sure we'll really get into it for each of these.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to talk about. There's much to consider.
Yeah. Now, these are in alphabetical order. I've ordered them by, sort of like type, but also they're just in alphabetical otherwise. So we're going to be going in a weird order, but that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and our rankings. We should talk about our tiers.
I feel like they're pretty self-explanatory, but yeah.
This is sort of like, this is the extended Game Pending rating scale.
This is, so first up we have It's Awesome, which means that, you know.
That's when something is, that's for when something is
that's
awesome.
That's when something is so awesome and it's base.
It's base. It's just like, yeah. It's
just like the top tier.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
We've got,
it's not cool like it's cool. Whereas something is not quite awesome, but it's still cool.
It's still pretty cool. It's cool. We like it. It's cool. It's fine is when it's fine. Oh no is a complicated one. That's when I don't like it that much, but it's not terrible.
It's not bad, but we don't like it. It's not fine, but it's not no good.
When something is no good, that's how you know that it's no good.
It's no good.
And for when something is truly heinous, like when something is like so fucking heinous, it probably doesn't even like South Park, then it's twisted.
Then it's twisted. That's when something is like off the rails. It's not even cringe anymore.
It's not even cringe. It's twisted. Without further ado, we spent a lot of time describing the list. Let's start filling this shit out, man.
All right.
Okay, so the first thing
here... you just want to just start with Carrier Garden?
Yeah, I mean, that's where it landed in the order. It has a C at the beginning, and it's a level in Sonic Adventure 1, so it's the first thing.
All right.
So the only thing we did with the Carrier Garden is that's where South Park was banished to. That was like his holding cell was the Carrier Garden.
Okay.
I like the aesthetic of it, but it seems like if you tried to use it as like a Chao Garden, it would be completely like it's too big.
It's too big.
It's weird.
Personally, so I'm gonna be drawing off my own experiences as well for this.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the Carrier Guard just doesn't work because it's so easy to lose your Chao in it. I don't raise my Chao there. I would say this is no good.
I would agree. I'm gonna put it in no good.
Yeah. It's no good.
Okay. So we have Casinopolis here. We're gonna do these sort of
Sonic
in a reasonable order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Casinopolis' Sonic is awful.
It's bad.
This is the first level that Joker pilled me, I think. I remember...
This is episode 4, I'm pretty sure. Episode 4 of Sonic Adventure. This is the first episode I remember hyping up to people because I thought it was really funny because we do get kind of Joker-fied in this one.
It's kind of quaint looking back.
Yeah.
Like, it gets so much worse than this.
This is nothing. So much worse.
But I remember I was
This is just like shitty pinball.
It just took a little bit too long for me, and it spending like a little too much time in Nights into Dreams pinball. I would say that it's like, oh no, overall, like, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't think it's like quite bad.
No, it's like, I like that it's doing something different. Casinopolis is Tails.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. I agree. It's fun.
It's cool.
It takes the best part of this level.
Yeah, it's like, of the 3 Casinopolises, it's the least casino, which is probably the best part of it. Because it's just the sewer section.
Yes. So Knuckles is complicated because, like, Knuckles has sort of a debuff. I've become very, like, jaded on Knuckles over the course of this experience. I think that, like, you know, sort of in the context of his levels, this is fine. It's inoffensive.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not good.
It's not good. I like the verticality of it, and I like the big, like, pirate ship, and I like that you get to punch a big statue of Sonic.
Like, coming out... Yeah, I like that, too. It's just coming out of, like, SA2. I appreciate how, like, condensed the SA1 Knuckles levels are. This isn't my favorite, but I'll live with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna take so long. I'm really excited.
I know.
Listen, this is like a part one out of like 5 of our 50 subscribers special.
Fucking put on your fucking. This is a podcast. Everyone get comfy.
Yeah. All right, we've reached Final Egg, which again I'll reorder.
Okay. So Final Egg of Sonic was quite something.
Was it?
Yeah, we struggled a little bit with it. I mean, it's not Egg Viper. We won't get to Egg Viper.
This is where we get to, like, the fact that it's been a few months. I actually don't remember very well Sonic's Final Egg.
It's got the cool elevator.
It's got the cool elevator. And it's got the room with, like, a million little guys in it that you can ancient light and you just go fucking crazy.
I think it's a hard level, but I think it's a good level. Yeah. I think it's a good final level for Sonic.
I think it's... I'm gonna put it in...
I would say it's fine.
It's fine. It's not great, and it's definitely better than Casinopolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Amy's Final Egg is her worst level?
It's her worst... It's definitely her worst level.
It's not terrible.
And it makes it even worse because it's her final level.
Uh-huh.
I would say it's no good.
Yeah. It's in the middle for me, but...
Just because it's her final level. Like, she ends on a wet fart.
She does end... I agree. It's a weak final level. I agree. It's very short. It's not very interesting. It was just like Amy's campaign feels very, like, tacked on in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Final Egg for Gamma is his first level. I think it's really funny.
First one. It is funny. The funny factor of it. Like, the fact that you're shooting, like, little dolls of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, I think is really funny.
It's not great, but I like it. I think it's cute. It's short, it's sweet.
We described it as the most tutorialist tutorial level.
That's true.
And yeah, it absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say it's fine. I think I agree with that.
I agree. Egg Carrier.
Egg Carrier sucks.
Egg Carrier is a piece of shit. I don't know if it's quite twisted, but it is.
It's not twisted.
It's really, like, it's annoying to navigate it.
It's the worst overworld.
It's the worst overworld. I could be convinced to put it in Twisted, to be honest. It's really annoying to navigate.
I think think about how long it took us to navigate it as Knuckles.
Yeah, it's an annoying level. It's an annoying area, rather.
It's got the weird egg bed that I hate.
It's got the weird egg bed's,
you gotta go into the
chamber.
pool.
Yeah, that's true. The pool. You know what? Yeah, it's the level entrances are so hard to find. It's not good.
Also, consider it literally does twist to transform. So.
That's true. It does, but it transforms.
It does transform.
We should have included the Egg Carrier 2 here. We don't go on it, but it's okay. Okay.
Emerald Coast.
Emerald Coast. Let's again. Sonic.
I think this is the first one I'm gonna say. I think this is awesome.
I think it's a classic level.
I think it's like the perfect first level. Until City Escape, but we're not there yet.
It's such a promise of like what 3D Sonic is gonna be like. It's a little glitchy in the DX version. It's a little glitchy. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a DX version thing. But like it's got the fun loops, it's got the jump pads, it's got the Orca section, it's got the part where you can run up a wall.
right, and go fast and get through like a little secret part. It's cool.
It's cool. It's great. It feels like a fully realized level. It feels like a promise for what Sonic levels will be like. It's got the Orca thing, which is so classic that they brought it back in Sonic 06.
Yeah.
That's how good it is that Sonic 06 emulated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Big the Cat's Emerald Coast. This might be controversial. I think it's fine.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't
think, in terms of big levels, it's not offensive because...
It's like the worst of the things in the fine tier right now, but...
Yeah. Like, I would say, like... I thought it was cool how we found that, like, secret little
That's what I'm thinking about. I thought it was... I don't know. It's so hard for me to rank the big levels because there's just so little going on in them.
Yeah.
They're so simple.
Yeah. Like for the most part.
I was so bored by the big levels overall. They're just so little happening.
I think big is not gonna get above It's Fine.
No.
But I think that this is...
It might be his best level.
Better ones.
Yeah.
It might be.
I really like the hidden cave that you can go into.
Yeah.
That's really
the aesthetic is... Also, like, the aesthetic of this one is the best for fishing.
Yeah, and I like the cutscene afterward where the Froggy just, like, teleports out of Big's arm and Gamma saves Big. Or Froggy. So, Gamma. It's fine. Gamma Emerald Coast. I don't remember too clearly. It's really easy.
I think it's his weakest level.
Yeah.
It's really short. And it's like the only level, it's like it's his second level, and because of that, it's the one that doesn't end in unlike Final Egg and Emerald Coast are the two Gamma levels that don't end in a boss fight. Like you just get Froggy and that's it. You just get Froggy. It's fine, it's not bad. But...
No, it's not terrible. Oh,
Hedgehog Hammer.
I forgot.
You really included Hedgehog Hammer.
I included sub-games, and I counted Hedgehog Hammer as a sub-game in my heart.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, how do you feel about Hedgehog Hammer?
That's a difficult fucking question. You know what?
Yeah. We're gonna deal with it later.
We're gonna push that back. We're gonna save that little nugget.
Okay.
Ice Cap. Ice Cap as Sonic is great.
Ice Cap as Sonic is cool. Yeah,
I think it's a great level. I think it's a cool level. I think it's better than Casinopolis' Tails even. It's got a lot going for it. It's got a fun sort of like vertical looping structure, and it's got
you like hang on to the icicles and you jump across them. Oh, it's so good.
And it's got the like prototype of City Escape at the end.
With the snowboard. Yeah, it's cool.
Believe it or not, this level has a segment where Sonic runs away from something.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Let's talk about Tails first. There's a lot to say about.
So Tails is just the snowboard section, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not Tails' best level.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I like it.
It's fun because it's a snowboard section,
and it's a race.
I think the snowboard sections are fun.
I think the thing that elevates it for me is that you're racing against Sonic. Like it adds an extra layer to the snowboarding segment.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty good.
Ice Cap.
Ice Cap is Big the Cat. This level is the fucking, like, a Joker nightmare.
It's so bad. The trying to find, like, where Froggy is in this fucking nightmare. It sucks. It's his worst level.
It's so bad. I think
we did discover speedrun tech.
We made an incredible speedrun tech where we bursted through the ice with a boulder like fucking the Hulk. That was excellent. That was really cool. But that just happenstance. The level itself is awful. It's twisted.
It's twisted.
I don't want a platform as Big the Cat.
No.
Lost World as Sonic is one of the worst levels in the game.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's no good.
It's no good. It's not twisted.
No.
But it's not fun. It's like... Because I think with this commits the same crime, I think, that, some of his levels in SA2 does, like particularly the pyramid level, where you have to stop and do weird
there's
platforming.
So much precision platforming. There's so many weird puzzles. Good. The snake section is very janky. The walls.
Yeah. Oh, the snake section.
The snake section, and remember, I think I kind of underrated the badness of this one in the moment because we were talking about my favorite guy, George Wood.
Yeah, we were talking about George Wood for a while.
And because of that, I just wasn't that focused on the fact that I was stuck in the room with the sticky walls for 15 minutes. That was terrible.
It was a while. It's like the whole episode.
I think it's got some interesting ideas. They're trying a lot of stuff, so it's definitely not twisted, but it's not...
No.
I think this is oh no tier. Lost World is Knuckles. It's
not as bad as Sonic's, I think, because you can climb on the walls.
No, it's just sort of boring. It's a little bigger. It's just not very interesting. I don't I don't like being in Lost World. I don't know.
Yeah. Red Mountain.
Red Mountain is Sonic.
That's a hard one.
It's fine. I don't know.
I would say it's like low tier fine, high tier oh no. Like it's not one of his best levels.
I don't remember what happens in it, really.
It's got the weird mummy zone. It's got cursed mummy zone, remember?
Oh, I kind of like that part.
Yeah, like I like the inside of it, but I think it's one of his weaker levels.
It kind of washes over me.
Yeah.
Like it's just not very interesting.
I think, despite it being inside of a volcano, I think it lacks the big set pieces that Sonic levels usually have.
It doesn't have the cool factor. I'm never running away from anything down like a big hill.
I'm never running away from
or going down a slide. Like
you would think that a volcano would like fucking explode at some point. It doesn't even do that.
Yeah. I think like I'm putting a lot of stuff in. It's fine. I think it's fine.
I think it's yeah.
Red Mountain will get filled out later. Don't you guys worry.
No, don't worry. Not everything is fine.
Yeah. Sonic Adventure 2, I think we're learning something about it, which is that it sort of orbits around like okay to bad, except for when it's good.
Red Mountain is Knuckles, I guess.
Yeah. So
Knuckles Red Mountain is like the prototype Pumpkin Hill.
It is, and I think it's honestly like okay.
I think it's one of his best levels.
I agree. Like, I could even be convinced to put it in It's Cool. Just because I feel like it uses the gliding more.
I think it's his, you know what, actually, now that I'm looking at, because he only has 2 other levels, I think this might be his best level. Because it's more open, which means you can glide around more. And this is also the level that you first have your digging claws, which means things can be hidden underground. Like, I think this plays to his strengths the most. I think it's cool.
It's fine. It's not like... it's being graded on a curve because it's a Knuckles level. I think a little... But, like, I appreciate it, and I like it more than I like Pumpkin Hill, which we'll get...
Yeah.
We're gonna get the Pumpkin Hill.
We'll get to Pumpkin Hill, don't worry.
If we were rating things by music, Pumpkin Hill would be up there. Red Mountain is Gamma is, like, it's a Gamma level, man.
Yeah, it's...
This happens.
Is the one... I think it's... Yeah, it's alright.
It's fine.
It's fine. Gamma levels rarely get bad.
They don't get great either, though.
They don't get great.
Gamma's campaign is the best campaign in the game, but like...
But he doesn't really reach, like, the same peaks. I would say... I would put this in It's Fine.
Yeah, we're gonna put this... it's better than Final Egg.
It's better than Final Egg, that's for sure.
It's not as good as Tails Ice Cap. Honestly, it's going in It's Cool. I like it.
Yeah, we can make adjustments as we go, for sure.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, you don't belong here.
Yeah. Mystic Ruins.
It's like, it's a little confusing.
We got lost in here a lot.
I got lost in there
trying to find where Ice Cap is and where, like, the Windy Valley
the weird boat thing that only, you only need to use it once in the entire game.
I think every time we had to go to Mystic Ruins, we were like, oh, no.
Oh,
which I think is where it belongs. I think it belongs in Oh No.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as bad as Egg Carrier for sure. Nowhere near.
I kind of like it, but it's like, it's like not super well designed.
No.
It's a confusing hub world. I think the best hub world is easily Station Square, which we'll get to.
Easily Station Square.
Yeah. Okay. Twinkle Park. Twinkle Park as Sonic is great.
It's cool. It's got the fun thing at the start. It's got the roller coaster. It's like, this was a level that I remember when you were playing. I commented on how, like, you didn't need guidance, despite the fact that there were multiple paths.
It's weirdly well, like, it flows really well. It's hard to get lost in. That's a cool thing about this game's Sonic levels, is I think they feel a little bit less, like, railroady than the SA2 Sonic levels. Like, those are very... Those are very roller coaster. These are more open, which is weird, but like when it works, it's really fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a great level. Overall, Twinkle Park is Amy. It's her first level. It's okay.
It's okay. I think it's fine.
I think it's totally fine.
I think like I liked the section with the mirrors. I thought that was really cool.
That's
definitely the highlight of the level for me.
Oh yeah.
And I think, like, you know, as a first level for her, she's probably got the most difficult first level.
Yeah, it's tough. It's got some cool segments.
Yeah.
Overall, it's pretty good. I've got very little bad stuff to say about Twinkle Park.
Yeah.
Twinkle Park is big is very boring. It's a single room.
I think again, I think our reaction to, like, I think everyone's reaction to seeing what the Big the Cat gameplay is in Twinkle Park, just seeing it is just, it instills, like, dread in you.
And then it's like nothing.
I think it's oh no.
I think it's oh no just because it's like, it's not a level.
It's not a level.
It's like a square chamber with a pool. You can't really interact with the water yet because you don't have the floaty. It's
you just sit there.
It's so boring.
You fail to catch a fish that's not froggy and die for some reason.
It's Big the Cat, man. You're a motherfucker. I hate you.
Piece of shit.
Ruins Garden is also like
it's not good.
It's probably another. I think this is oh no. It's reminiscent of the SA2 Chao Garden.
It is, but there's something about its structure, like the big hill.
The big ruins in the middle of it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's oh no.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to raise a child.
I wouldn't want to raise my child in this environment. It's just all the Chao Gardens in this game are too big and too open, which is a weird complaint, but like it's not conducive to raising chows.
No, because they're small. There's a lot of, like, you gotta, like, you want it big enough to it's not like a big claustrophobic, but you want it small enough to be able to find them quickly, which you cannot at all in the Carrier Garden.
Yeah. Alright, Sand Hill, we've got another sub-game here. This is the one where Froggy escapes through a hole in the wall in the jungle, and somehow we end up skateboarding down, like a sandy desert hill.
This whole aside is very confusing.
Yeah, I don't
like, narratively, this makes no fucking sense.
They had the snowboard mechanics and they needed to use it again in Tails. They needed, both. Put it in Tails. It's okay.
Okay. It's okay. I don't hate having to snowboard.
It doesn't have, like, the fun thing that Tails' Ice Cap has, where it's like...
No, because you're not racing anyone, and you have to go through, like... I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's like, it's gonna put it in there. I like the skateboarding, or, like, the snowboarding stuff. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make sure we're recording properly. Yes, we are.
Good.
Hot Shelter as... well, okay, so it's all the weirdos. First. Yeah, Amy first.
Yeah, this is the weirdos.
This is the weirdos get this one. They're like, we can't make everybody go to fucking Skydeck.
I'm gonna make a claim here. I think Amy's Hot Shelter, I think it's cool. I think it's her best level by far.
I don't feel super strongly about it, but
I think it's her longest level. Like, it's like feels like a big chase. It has moment with the big screens looking at you.
I love the big gears. I like, it's really
the weird
solid.
Like color puzzle.
The color puzzle sucks, but it like it's a thought. I feel like they tried
thought of like it's like the closest Amy comes to being like a survival horror, which is kind of cool. There's like an
arc with the 3 Amy levels where it's like Twinkle Park has this like really fun idea. It's like a good introduction to Amy. It's like it starts off kind of hard, and then Hot Shelter really tries to push it, and then Final Egg is just like the game needs to go to stores. It's got to ship. Sorry, it's nothing. Yeah. It's so short. I think it's cool. That's fine.
It's cool.
Big Hot Shelter,
tier, it's cool, but it's still cool.
Is a load of shit.
It sucks. It's
twisted.
It's twisted.
It's twisted. Like there's not a lot going on. It's very short.
You have a weird platforming section before you actually fish, which, as we said before, platforming as big is not fun.
It's not fun. And then it's got like, let's see, Ice Cap is definitely the worst thing here. And the other thing with Hot Shelter with Big is like, the tank itself is so awkward that like if you can't get Froggy up to the surface before he like hits the wall of the slope, he gets stuck and the camera freaks out and then you just lose him. We spent like 15 minutes in Hot Shelter just because like Froggy would not come to us.
He wouldn't do it.
He just got stuck on the wall. He got stuck on the geometry. It's an ass level. It's ass.
It's bad. It's bad.
Hot Shelter as Gamma. What, like... It's got a cool boss, but we're talking about that later.
This is his final level.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's got the train. Yeah, this is his best level.
It's cool.
I think it's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
I think this is definitely his best level.
I agree. Sky Chase.
Sky Chase 1.
You know what? Here's what I'm thinking about the Sky Chases. So these are the boring, terrible levels where Sonic and Tails are on, like, they're flying. It's a sub-game. And they do it twice, and it appears in both the Sonic and Tails levels. So you do this 4 times. They're functionally identical to one another. They're almost impossible to interact with, but they're also so easy that they just feel like extended cinematics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Sky Chase 1 is oh no, because it's boring. And I'm gonna say that Sky Chase 2 is no good because they did it a second time.
Because they did it another time. Like, it's like, oh no, I gotta fly, that's dumb. And then it's like, oh no, and then it's like, you're really gonna make me fucking do the exact same thing again.
Yeah. Yes. Okay,
Skydeck.
Skydeck is one of my first enemies. This is one of, like, the first, like, legendarily painful moments of game pending was Skydeck as Sonic. Yeah.
It sure was.
It's such a fucking hot mess, man. Like, it's a cool level. I kind of like what's going on in it. But Sonic doesn't, like, precisely navigate over small ledges very well.
No.
The shimmying around cylinders is just terrible.
I think it's no good.
I think it's no good. It's just too hard.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. It's just like, it could have been cool, man. It could have been awesome. It could have been
cool. And you know what is cool? Skydeck is Tails.
Great. It's cool.
I think it's cool.
It's one of the coolest levels in the whole game. It feels so good to go back as
Tails.
Tails.
It does feel good.
It feels so good to go back as Tails and to just crush it. I like it. I like splaying over the gaps. I like that you can fly around things. It's good.
Yeah, it feels like a nice redemption.
I'm gonna do something here.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's trash.
It's terrible. It's so bad.
It's piss.
It's shit. It's piss. It sucks.
It's so bad, and I hate it with my entire heart. The tilting thing is terrible. It's poorly explained to the player. It's impossible to use the switch, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why you'd need to turn the ship. It's awkward to control. There's shit flying everywhere. Knuckles is constantly just getting hit in the face by, like, falling boxes and lasers.
And it's
terrible.
God doesn't even help you here, because she'll fly to the location, but then you need to manipulate the platform in some asinine way to get the door to open, and it's not clear on what you need to do. It sucks.
It's shit. What a fucking breath of fresh air, though.
Speed Highway is awesome.
It's awesome. This might be the best level in the game.
It's either that or Emerald Coast. Yeah,
Speed Highway is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And you know
There's a reason why this was the level chosen for Sonic Generations.
It's so good. It's got the part where you run down the wall.
Yeah.
It's got, like, open segments. It's got cool segments in, like, it does the thing where Sonic does where you're running around in the sky for some reason, but, like, it's not precise. It's just big, long platforms to run and fight enemies on.
You hang on to a helicopter at one point. It's great.
Sonic's fighting cops again, like he was designed to do.
Like he was meant to do.
Like it was his fucking destiny. This is the level they saw this and then they made SA2 based on it. Is what it feels like. Like this is the prototype for SA2, I think, honestly. There's so much SA2 in this level. It's awesome. So good. Tales of Speed Highway is also awesome.
I think it's not as good as Sonic's,
no.
But I think if we're gonna bring in a narrative perspective to this, I think fighting Eggman as Tails, like racing against Eggman, is such a great way to end his campaign.
It's a great way to end his campaign. You're not racing against Sonic. There are stakes. You're trying to stop Station Square from getting blown up. We love Station Square.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like a perfect setting for a Tails level. It's great. It's really good. And you know what? This is one of Knuckles' better levels.
It is. I don't think it's cool. I think it's
like,
fine.
It's like, I'm gonna put it on top of fine. Yeah, it's
top
like...
of fine.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's his first level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nice open area, but it's not too big. You got some stuff to climb over, like it's good at teaching you how to climb. I like it. Yeah, it's fine.
I like it.
Station Garden is the best garden.
It's the best garden.
It's the best garden. I don't know if it's, like, cool even, though. I think it's a nice size. I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. It's low tier cool.
It's very similar to the cool. SA2 Chao Garden in terms of like functionality, I think.
Yeah.
There's like a pool. I wish the pool was smaller. It's got some trees.
The pool's a little bit too big.
But it's like a nice size. It's laid out nicely. It's simple to look at. It's easy to find your
Chows. It's also, you know what's also nice about this garden compared to, and it is a function that it is just only because the Sonic Adventure 1 doesn't have the kindergarten or nothing, but having the black market in the garden itself is really nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like the station garden. I'm happy that this is where we raised our first set of sons.
Our first set of sons. Station Square, I think it's awesome. I think it's great. I love.
It's so iconic.
It's iconic.
It's laid out pretty nicely.
Yeah, even though you went back and forth between those two streets a lot.
That was that was one fault of it. Like, it's not perfect. It's awkward in the way that like having a hub world in a game this old is kind of awkward.
Yeah, but I think seeing Sonic in a city setting, like running around like that, is really cool.
Yeah, I like the pool segment at the beginning. I like that Sonic's just like chilling at a hotel.
I also like that you can talk to NPCs.
I like,
this one has the most NPCs.
It has the guy you can pick up, the statue guy. It's got a sewers, all of the cars. For some reason, the license plates say 69, which is really what sells it for me as the best. It's the best hub. It's like, it is Sonic Adventure 1. It's Sonic Adventure 1. It's classic.
When I think of Sonic Adventure 1, I think of stuff like Station Square and Emerald Coast and Speed Highway.
Yeah. Twinkle Circuit, the kart racing
weird kart racing thing.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's oh no, I think, but like not super oh no.
Not super oh no, but it's kind of like, I think because it's optional, I don't have much like you have to do it as part of the Twinkle Park level, but you don't have to actually ever play the sub game itself.
No, you just
we did because we went into it on accident, but
yeah, like it's fine. It's very like it. I don't know. Like I like the Highway 101s and 208s of the world better in SA2.
Yeah,
they control more interesting. It just doesn't. It's not very fun. But it's fine. It's like inoffensive. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Windy Valley. Okay, Windy Valley. These are classic.
Valley Sonic. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's totally cool.
I think I think as a second stage, they're pretty fun. I like the tornado bit. I like the end of the level where you start really high up and you're working your way down to where the Chaos Emerald is. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's not like an all-time great or anything, but it's very like as a second level, it's like it's promising. I think.
Yep.
It's promising. It's fun. I like that.
And I would say the same. I would say Tails ranks about the same as Sonic there.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Gamma's is fine.
Yeah, this is like okay.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I do not hate it.
I didn't hate it, but it's like
with it.
This was the beginning of like the arc where Gamma's going around saving his friends.
I like that about it. I like where it falls narratively in here. It's just it's a Gamma level. Literally all the Gamma levels except
all the Gamma levels are fine.
They're fine. They're not that fun, but they're also inoffensive. I like them more than the SA2 version of these levels, like the Tails and Eggman levels. They're fun. Okay, we're finally back at Hedgehog Hammer. We've returned to Hedgehog.
How do you feel about Hedgehog Hammer?
It's like
Oh no?
It's the top of Oh No.
Yeah.
I like it. It's fun and it's really cute and funny. Like I just like that it's happening.
Yeah.
I think it's such a funny thing to happen. I like you have this like dramatic scene with
the
robot who helps you.
And then Eggman's like, check out this awesome game I created.
Check out my awesome game. If you can beat this, I'll let you escape my prison.
I'll also give you a power-up for some reason.
I'll give you this cool headband. Yeah, but like it's really awkward.
If it controlled better, I would rank it higher.
I'd rank it higher if it controlled better. It's the one that's really on the cusp of it's fine and oh no. It's cute. It's whatever. All right, we're on to the boss fights, so get ready for a lot of repetitive shit, guys.
Yeah.
This is one of the weaker parts of SA1 overall.
Oh boy, is it!
Let's talk about beta later, because that just feels like it's.
Yeah, let's start with
Chaos Zero.
It's fine.
What is there to say? Yeah,
it teaches you. I think the whole reason why Chaos Zero exists is to teach you how to use a homing attack.
It teaches you how to use a homing
that was
attack.
a new thing. This was the first game with a homing attack.
That's the only thing you do. You use homing attack, and it dies. It's like, it's whatever. I like that the cops are shooting it with their guns, but their guns aren't making any sound effects.
They're no use!
Their bullets have no effect on it. And it's like, just looking around like, what? Yeah, okay. Beta Mark 1, this is like the first opening beta fight. This is the same as all of our other fights. It's
the exact same as Epsilon and Zeta.
Yeah.
Or not Zeta, as Delta. It's fine.
It's
you shoot a robot.
Now the Chaoses, we're gonna fucking get into some shit. Chaos 2 is Garchomp Ball.
I think this is Knuckles' best boss.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's cool that Knuckles has a unique Chaos fight all to himself.
I like that. Knuckles, you deserve it, man. You're a cool...
He should have had a unique final boss, but I guess if you're going to give him a unique Chaos fight, that's fine.
If we're going to give a shout-out to the surrounding narrative, I do love the cutscene beforehand where Robotnik is, like, sliding, like, ever so slowly. Like, they just... The most fucking, like, it looks like a... You know what I think happened is they're like, we need this cutscene done, and all of our animators are, like, off work. So we're going to have, like, our programmer just, like...
Just, like, slide him across.
Just slide him around, okay? It's so funny. But the fight itself is fun. I like that it takes place in, like, the demon chamber that exists in this hotel for some reason. Yeah. Like, it's a liminal space. It's pretty good. Chaos 4 as Sonic is fucking ass.
It sucks.
It's no good. It's not fun to... Like, the way you run on the surface of the water and you're really slow is not fun. It spends all his time underwater.
I would say that Knuckles and Tails are about the same with this.
No.
And they're like one notch above Sonic.
They're a little better. They're not great.
Yeah. No, I say they're the same as each other.
Oh yeah.
Like I think we could put them. They're better than Sonic's Chaos 4, but not by much.
They're very slow. They're very boring. But we talked about this while we were doing them. It feels like these are more the people they were designed for because they get to like float from lily pad to lily pad. That's fun. It's okay. I would even maybe put Tails up here.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting to float, like, above the water. Knuckles is kind of awkward. I don't know. I feel pretty similarly about them.
I'd say keep it an oh no, but just because it's Chaos 4.
Yeah, it's Chaos 4. It's annoying. It's annoying that you fight it 3 times.
I would, looking at this, I think Chaos 4 and the 2 Sky Chases, those are the weakest part of the Tails campaign.
I agree. Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, the Tails,
6?
we love Tails, man. Oh, man.
We do love Tails.
Chaos 6, as Sonic, is it's kind of annoying.
It's annoying that you have to throw the things into him to freeze them.
Like, I might even be inclined to put it in, no good.
I don't like fighting it.
I just don't have fun fighting it.
Here's the thing with Chaos, is I think Chaos is cool. I hate fighting him. He's not fun to fight.
He's not fun to fight. He just stands there usually. He almost always just stands in the middle of the arena.
And then sometimes turns into a bubble.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I like Chaos 6 looks cool, and he's got his missing tail back.
I found Chaos's missing tail!
Yeah, I even found Chaos's missing tail! Yeah, it's whatever. Knuckles Chaos 6 is pretty similar.
It's pretty much the same fight.
Yeah, it's you don't need to wait for Robotnik to throw the things down, you just sort of
They just kind of appear.
They just sort of are there. That's a little nicer. Yeah. It's a little better, but it's still not great. Honestly...
What can you even say about the big fight? Is it cool? You think it's cool? Is this the crowning moment of Big?
I think this is the best part of the Big campaign. I think it's a really funny joke.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I think it's not a good fight, but you know what, actually... Thinking of it as, the reward for beating the Big campaign is just a funny thing where you just throw your fishing rod into chaos and then that's it.
And then it ends. I laughed so hard. I got so much joy out of this fight just because, you get... It's the opposite of, some other levels where you get there and you're like, this is going to be the worst thing of all time. How the fuck am I going to... I need to fish inside of Chaos 6.
Yeah.
And then it just instantly ends. It takes, less than 10 seconds to do. It's funny. It's cool.
Funny. It's really funny.
Am I rating it above Sand Hill and Twinkle Park for Amy and Knuckles' Speed Highway? You know what? No, I'm not. It's not that funny, man.
It's not. It's fine.
It's fine. What can you say? Somehow it's better than most of the chaos fights by virtue of you not needing to do it, which is an indictment of the chaos fights and not a like. It doesn't make it a good fight.
Yeah. No.
Delta's
like fucking whatever.
It's identical to Beta.
It's identical to Beta. So go ahead and throw Epsilon there too. Just get Epsilon. Yeah, there we go. All three of them. They're fine.
Our demons are gonna get addressed in the
future. Later.
We're gonna have to. People are waiting for it. We gotta bait them further into the video.
So is this Gamma versus Sonic?
Yeah,
is this playing as Gamma versus?
If the character is on the left, you'll notice it has the gray background and the character's on the left. That indicates it's... Yes.
I see, it's Gamma.
You're as Gamma versus Sonic. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because it's just not a fight.
It's just no good.
It's no good. This is nothing.
Just sucks.
This isn't anything. It ends in less... This is... I think I did this faster than Chaos 6 is big.
I think all of the character fights are just... They're so nothing, right?
We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, they're not...
Okay.
They're so nothing. But they're here, we're ranking them. Because it's the Maximalist Sonic Adventure 2 tier list. At this point, by the way, guys, it's been 40 minutes, and I'd like to remind you, and we're not out of SA1 yet.
Not out of SA1.
If you need a drink, you need to go to the bathroom, you can pause the video and come back. That's fine.
We'll pause the video. We're not going to go anywhere.
We're not going to go anywhere. Don't worry. We have half the tier list left to rank.
Yeah, I think SA1's, though, we have more options than SA2.
It's got a lot of fucking crap in it, man. But I feel like we're gonna debate more heavily with SA2, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Egg Hornet as Sonic. That is the one that exploded forever. This is like the first real boss.
I love that. I love that moment.
That was really.
I like this because this is like a fun trip down memory lane.
I love the cutscene beforehand. It's elevated for me by the cutscene where Sonic calls him.
Hey, look, a giant talking egg.
Yeah, this is okay. This is a great thing I feel like we need to talk about. So on stream recently, we watched like the making of documentary included on the Sonic Adventure 2 battle game.
Yeah.
Where the developer talked about how like they hated that like in the West he was called Eggman and then like here
in the West he was Robotnik.
In the West he was Robotnik and they wanted to like make it the same. And so they had to like bridge it in SA1 by like headcanoning it. Like they made it canon that like this is like a nickname they call him.
Yeah.
Is Eggman.
They were like, now that we have voice acting, now we can explain that, okay, his name is still Robotnik, but we're gonna call him Eggman from now on.
He's Eggman, okay? Westerners, he's Eggman.
Okay, Westerners, he's Eggman now.
He's Eggman. That's pretty funny. And I like when he calls him a giant talking egg. Al and I say that basically all the time now.
Yeah.
That's one of our top, like, 3 quotes from SA1.
It's a pretty good quote.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine boss fight.
It's like, it's pretty inoffensive.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's the same fight as Tails.
It's the same fight. Like, there's no mechanical difference. I like being Tails
more. I'll put it in front of it. But
alright.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I do like that Tails is clapping back at him. Like in the Tails version.
That's true.
Like, Tails is really, he's like going off on Eggman, and that's pretty funny to me. I don't know. Beta Mark II. This is the boss that made me misty-eyed.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
It's such a good, like, final fight for Gamma.
It's so good.
Yeah,
this is one of the crowning moments of SA2.
Yeah, if we're gonna include the narrative of what's happening here, yeah, it's awesome. It's cool.
It's so good. It's like a fun boss fight too, because he punches and you gotta go behind him and shoot him in the back. It's like the only thing
that like bit where he is in front of the screen and you're running around and he's shooting big explosions.
That's great, and he's like doing like a million of them and they're huge. And it's like angsty. It's like the ending of like a samurai movie.
Yeah, it's like one of the best fights in the game.
I love it. I love fighting Beta Mark II. It's great. So this is fighting Sonic as Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad. It's like actually this one's like really annoying too. Because these like the reason that we're ranking them this way is not just to have more stuff on the list, it's because they're functionally different.
They are different. It's a different encounter.
It's a different encounter. Like, it feels different to fight Sonic as Knuckles. And the way it feels is annoying, because Sonic is bouncing around and Knuckles has an annoying moveset for fighting him. It's still...
Yeah, because you can't home in like you can with Sonic. You have to actually, like, run up and punch him. Yeah.
It's still ludicrously easy. Like, it's not interesting or fun or worthy of discussion like we're giving it right now, but
yeah,
it is mechanically distinct. Perfect Chaos is also going to wait a little bit.
Yeah, Perfect Chaos feels like we should wait.
Yeah. This is Sonic fighting Gamma. It's the same shit. This, you know what? It's going in Oh No.
I would say the Sonic fights, like when you fight as Sonic against someone, I think Sonic is more equipped to fight the character battles because of the homing attack.
It's just like, it just means they're over faster. It doesn't make them more interesting.
It does make it more interesting, but it makes me dread them less.
It makes me dread them less. I agree. And I like the Gamma fight because it has the legendary scene with Amy.
Robot helped me.
Wait, that robot helped me. And then Sonic's like, girls are weird.
Girls are weird.
That's great. I really like that. About it.
Yeah, that scene ruined us.
That scene ruined us. We say that robot helped me.
That
fucking
X
everything.
Helped me.
He's
nice.
I like that, like, since we started Game Pending, like, our vocabulary was already ruined by other things, but we ruined it further with, like, just Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 quotes. That's great. Good. I like that about it.
It's great.
It's great. This is Sonic fighting Knuckles. We're back in no good with these, I think.
Yeah.
It's boring. Yeah.
It's over so fast.
It's boring. Like, this has the funny cutscene. You know what? This has a funny cutscene too. Fuck it. He calls
it has the scene where he calls him a knucklehead, and then also like
Eggman shows up and is
Eggman shows up.
Did you let Eggman trick you again?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Wait, it's a Chaos Emerald. That's funny. That's pretty good. Okay, fine. You win. I guess you get that in the Knuckles version too, but you're playing as Sonic is the advantage.
It's easier.
Tails versus Gamma are back in the dumps. It's the same fucking shit.
The same shit.
It's the same shit. Who cares?
I think Tails versus Knuckles is the same shit.
It's this fucking...
I don't remember there being any specifically funny thing either about the Tails version compared to the Sonic version.
I joke about like how Knuckles is willing to beat up this 8-year-old.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. It's not that funny.
Yeah.
It's not even that funny, man.
What is cool though is Eggwalker.
Eggwalker is cool.
Eggwalker's cool. Eggwalker's a great final boss for Tails.
Uh-huh. It's great.
It's like unique. I like that it takes place in Station Square, which is really fun.
I like it. It takes place in the casino. Yeah.
It's got the coldest Eggman line.
It's got, I'll make mincemeat out of you.
Yeah, it's fucking deadly. And then it's got the cute thing where Tails is all happy because he did it and he starts running around in circles.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like a fun boss fight. You gotta hit it in the ankles.
Yeah.
And then Eggman's like, oh, shit, I got distracted trying to kill Tails. I need to go fight Sonic.
Wait, shit, I forgot I was in the middle of something else.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay,
it's
man.
Right. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Zero is fine. Zero's kind of good.
It's you know what? Amy has one boss, but I think it's a pretty good boss.
Pretty good boss. It's like, I'm gonna put this at the top of it's fine. This is another one that could be here. I'm gonna put it here.
I think it's like I said. I think that what elevates Zero is the fact that he's the one chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels good to finally be able to kick his ass.
It does. It does feel good to kick his ass. He's got the cool thing with like the whip. You need to like jump rope over it. Oh
yeah, you did really bad at that.
Zeta. Okay. It's time to talk about Zeta. Zeta is the other like unique Gamma fight. He's like the big war machine robot.
Yeah, he's at the end of a level, and it goes by kind of quick, but I like the aesthetic of it.
It's pretty good. It's fine.
Pretty cool. I think it's fine.
It's fine. He's a big guy. He's in the center. He's all fucked up. This is like the final level boss. This is at the end of Hot Shelter. It's pretty good. Yes. And now we look. Once I return to the abyss, Egg Viper.
This was the beginning of us using like I guess Gaming in the Biden years had a unique thumbnail, but this was
the first like event episode.
I'd say it's an event episode.
No, I need
a whole episode dedicated to one thing.
I need to pull back a little bit now and like just think about how I feel about Egg Viper.
Mm-hmm. And not your performance.
And not my performance, because Egg Viper is a traumatic fight.
But I think I think it's cool. I don't know if it belongs in the it's cool category, but I like that it has the homing attack over the pit. I like that it throws out cylinders at you. You have to jump up and like ride back to him. I like that it has like one final desperation move.
I love it.
Like,
yeah, it's
an Eggman fight. It's probably one of the best ones.
One of the best ones. It's cool. He's got like a lot of patterns. You gotta fight. You gotta like get in his face in interesting ways.
Yeah.
I like the desperation move he does at the end, even if it didn't.
He says, "Get a load of this."
Says, "Get a load of this." The dialogue brings it down.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's actually really good. And that's gonna be like a theme with SA2. We're gonna get to some painful stuff, and I'm gonna put it in like the awesome tier, I think.
Yeah. Because just because we're not good at it
doesn't mean it's bad. It can be quite good. Perfect Chaos though. It's so hard.
I'm not sure about Perfect Chaos.
It's like it is cool.
I really like what's happening in Perfect Chaos. You know what? I think Perfect Chaos would be a lot higher if it was just the first phase.
If it was just the first phase where you just...
The second phase brings it down so much.
What is the song? It's like...
Open Your Heart.
Open Your Heart is playing, and Sonic is like... Tails is like, Sonic, you need to absorb the positive energy of the Chaos Emeralds. Chaos is only using the negative energy. Yeah. And they're cheering for Sonic, and he goes fucking Super Saiyan, and the Amy's there, and the fucking Gamma Bird is there, and it's hype as hell. And then it just sort of crawls to a halt because the fight itself is kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I'd say...
It's like...
I'd say almost oh no, but the first phase is so good, I want to say it's fine.
Yeah, it's like up here. I like it. I like it because it's just such like a quintessential Sonic thing. And it feels really good until it gets exhausting.
It is cool to be Supersonic.
I like being Supersonic. It's just a pain in the butt, man.
Yeah.
But I'll give it credit. It's okay. Now we're at the spiciest part, I think.
Which is their, like, overall story. Should we rate them in, like, order? So Sonic first?
Yeah, let's go. Sonic.
Sonic's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think the Sonic story, even though, like, looking at this, it's all over the place.
It is. It's in the top. It's in the bottom.
He's got no good, but overall, it's more in the top than it is the bottom.
It's great. It's like, they got stuff right. Like, for everything, like, I don't know, you talk about, like, Mario 64, and you're like, the camera's bad, but they got so much fucking shit right on the first try about, like, how the boy controls and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're close with Sonic. They're not quite there, but they're close.
They are close. And when, like, I feel like, again, this is the mantra, I think, of 3D Sonic in general, which is when it's good, it's really good.
When it's good, it's
like,
really
when it
solid.
Works,
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, totally. Totally. SA1 Sonic is...
And it's like,
my pal.
It's pretty beefy. You know, like, if I return to SA1, I'm probably just gonna play the Sonic campaign.
Yeah, that's the way most people play it. Like, I've been, you know, YouTube likes to recommend me, like, challenge videos of SA1.
And they just play Sonic.
And so often they just play Sonic. Because, like, Sonic is the game. You get a taste for the game. Everything else feels like an alternate game mode, like a second thought. It's clearly not, because look at how much of it there is.
Yeah.
But, like...
This was the meat of the game, was Sonic.
This is like the meat and potatoes. Totally. Cause not good. Next up would be Tails.
Saying that though, I think Tails is just better.
Yeah, Tails.
Even though Tails doesn't have as many in the It's Awesome tier, if you look, the worst Tails gets is the character battles, and then level wise, it's like, there's not a single one below. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like, Sandhill is like, whatever.
Tails is like, it takes what's good about the Sonic levels, and like, it's good in a different way, but it distills, I don't know, like, it distills, like, what's fun about, like, the basic Sonic gameplay. It condenses it down, and it removes so much of the stuff that was kind of, like, mediocre about Sonic.
Yeah, it's just 5 fast, short, fun levels.
It's like easy mode SA1 in, like, a good way.
Yeah,
like, it's easy, there's nothing painful about it. There was no moment as Tails where I was, like, losing my mind. It's just like, I don't know, I like it because it's just nice to play, and I love it.
If we're gonna include the story aspect too,
Tails
has a really fun, feel-good story. Where he just, he learns how to stand up for himself. He learns that, he should, like, be more independent.
Yeah, he's like,
and he wins in the end, and it's awesome, and it feels good.
Tails has like a fun, pleasant character arc. I talk about this. I have a character arc during this. This one. This is during the dipshit era of game pending, when apparently I called everything a dipshit.
Yeah.
And apparently before, like early on in this, I was calling Tails a dipshit a lot. By the end of this, I didn't shut up about how much I love Tails. I talk about how cute Tails is.
You mentioned you love Tails constantly.
I love Tails. Tails is my favorite Sonic character. I love Tails. And enjoy being in the top tier in this game, Tails, is all I'm gonna say. Knuckles is the patron saint of Oh No.
Yeah. I think that's a great way of putting it.
Knuckles, like...
We were so excited because it's Knuckles, and I love Knuckles.
He's so funny.
He's so funny, but he's just... They really did him dirty with his gameplay in these two games.
Yeah,
the hide and seek, it just doesn't... It's not fun.
No. The ceiling for these levels, like the height of their quality is not great. Like honestly, like what is Red Mountain doing up there?
Yeah.
Like it's cool, but it's not that cool.
It's not that cool.
It's just like he doesn't control great. He's not that interesting. I like climbing the walls and gliding, but like the levels are just
controlling Knuckles, but they're not built for
they're not.
They don't
facilitate it. I don't know.
I don't know what you could do with a Knuckles level, like, given his moveset. Like, I don't know how I would design it.
I have no idea.
But I just don't think it... I don't like it.
It ain't this.
It ain't this.
It's not like pulling teeth. Like, SA2 Knuckles is worse. By a long shot. There's some okay stuff here, and I don't hate playing it. I finished this, and I said it was like a 6.5 or a 7, and that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's just missing something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Knuckles. It's also paced super weird. Like, if we talk about the pacing of these campaigns, this one's paced weird. The best part about this one, though, is the button that kills monkeys.
Oh, yeah, it does have the button that kills monkeys.
Yes.
That was a really funny moment.
These three are in order.
Amy.
Fine.
Amy's fine. It's really short.
It's so...
I think I mentioned this,
yeah.
But if you look at all of the levels in SA1, you'll notice that every single one of them has 3 characters in it, except for Lost World, which only has 2. I think Amy was supposed to have a Lost World level.
I really
and I would have given her 4 levels, just like Big.
Yeah, I don't like to... Yeah, no, I don't like to speculate about, like, the production of a game, but it really feels like Amy was the one they were working on last. Amy or Big.
She's just, like, it's so short, it's so nothing.
There's nothing going on. It's not anything.
But I do like, it's got the robot line. I like that she fights Zero. Overall, I think her story is, like, more fun than Knuckles. It has
one of the best stories in the game, I think. It's, like, really solid in that respect. And the gameplay is okay.
Got a birdie.
Like, honestly, it's like, you know...
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I do like being able to play as Amy because Amy's cool, and I think Amy should get more stuff.
They should let Amy have more stuff. I like Amy is like, I'm gonna become independent.
Yeah.
And hang out with my bird.
Then she doesn't do anything in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, she just complains about how they don't let her do anything.
Big's twisted. I think Big's fucking twisted. I think it's insane. I think it's fucking insane that they put a fishing minigame. Yeah. It's a whole ass campaign. They created a whole character to facilitate having a Sega bass fishing fucking thing.
I've been really kind to Big over the course of this list.
Yeah.
Granted, 2 of his levels are in Twisted now that I'm looking at it, but like
they're really kind of big. I guess Twinkle Park is in
Twinkle Park and
Emerald Coast.
Emerald Coast I kind of like, and like I think that Chaos 6 is really funny. It's such a terrible idea for a character.
It's also a terrible story.
It's so unhinged.
What the fuck was the
Big
point of this?
as a character, too, is just so unpleasant to spend time with.
He fucking sucks.
He's so annoying. His voice is terrible. He's so, like, he's weird. He doesn't have anything to do with the other characters. He's just doing his own thing. And the thing he's doing is not fun it's not fun or interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of your fucking, like, weird thing, Big.
You could take Big out of the story, and all you have to do is, like, make a new reason for why Chaos is missing his tail. Or just not include that part, because that part doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just... It's nothing. You're a piece of shit, Big. See ya in Sonic Heroes. See you after Kingdom Hearts, big.
See you after Kingdom Hearts, bitch.
Gamma is the best part of the game.
Gamma's the best story. It's by far the best story.
Gamma is the best.
Like, I don't know if, like we say when we want to speculate, right? But, like, I'm imagining different writing teams for different stories. And the people who were in charge of Gamma were just like, let's just fucking go, dude. Like, let's just get fucking cracked with it.
Gamma, this might be the crowning moment of the whole list.
Yeah.
I feel
just the Gamma story.
I feel so strongly about the Gamma story because, like, you look at it and, like, his stuff is kind of all in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get terrible, but it doesn't get, like, great. But, like, the whole package is just, like...
I think it's telling that we have Beta Mark II and it's awesome also. Yeah. Because that's part of his... I consider that part of just, like, a story for him.
Yeah, it's great.
And his story is so cool.
It's just so good. It makes me feel things. I got misty at the finale of this.
Yeah.
And I like that they've been, like, they've been very respectful to this character as far as I understand it in future Sonic games. Which I really respect.
They bring back, like, a Gamma in, like, the weird Super Smash Bros. Game Boy Advance game. But it's not actually Gamma. Like, they never treat it as Gamma has returned. It's more like, it's just, like, a kind of, it's just like a new E-series.
Yeah, this character is his own
This
thing.
character is gone. Like, Omega has essentially replaced him.
Yeah.
But he's not like fulfilling the same role that Gamma did. He's just another robot.
I love Gamma. Gamma, the storytelling is really effective. The ending is really, like, emotional. Like, it just works really well.
Weirdly emotional.
Like, it weirdly made me feel things. Like, one of the things I love about the Gamma story is that, like, it's the only thing in this game to, like, it ties into the central, like, thing that Eggman does in all these games with the animals.
Yeah.
And it's, like, weirdly, like, it expects you to not think about it, and then you start thinking about it, and then it's, like, really, it feels really clever. Like, there's some, like, ludonarrative here. And, like, that's not something that any of these have. Like, Tails is great, but Tails is, like, the most bog standard, like, little boy story.
Yeah.
There's something here.
Yeah.
I love Gamma, and he's nice. That robot helped me.
He is nice.
So, Super Sonic is here because you play as him, and he is on the character wheel at the beginning of the game.
I guess it's, like just the perfect chaos. I guess, are we including, like, the cutscenes? Like, the Chao bit?
I guess.
Like, the whole bit leading up to this? I think it's fine.
It's fine. I don't like to really control him.
Yeah, I think it's cool being Supersonic.
I like to be Supersonic.
I like the reveal that Tikal was God.
I like that too. Yeah, the cutscenes leading up to it are great.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of
I like that the city is destroyed and then Sonic just leaves.
He just leaves. He's like, well, my work here is done. And then he leaves, yeah. Whatever. I like the Open Your Heart plays.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, we're onto the pods.
I would have wanted more out of the finale.
Yes. This is the most fucking difficult part.
Is ranking the children.
We gotta rank our sons now.
Oh, I'll tell you what's not difficult. Is go ahead and throw PogChamp where he deserves to be. Yeah, there we go.
The king.
Yeah, so it's like no secret that PogChamp is like basically our channel mascot.
He's the mascot of the channel. He's like just our little guy.
Yeah, we love PogChamp.
Like one of the most legendary moments in this whole saga was that moment that I realized that you can't fit PogChamp into the thing, and thus we spawned PogChamp.
PogChamp was born.
PogChamp was born.
In like episode 3 or something.
PogChamp is like a dumb piece of shit. He's like a trash boy. He never won a race. Like, he ate all these animals and he just did nothing. He slept all day. He just wanted to swim and sleep.
He's our little man.
He's our little man, and I love him. Let's get something else out of the way.
Dwayne is a fucking villain.
Dwayne is the ultimate villain.
Dwayne is the polar opposite of PogChamp.
Dwayne and his brothers were denied. They were being denied animals because they didn't deserve it because they were weak and lowly compared to their brother PogChamp. And he had the gall, the audacity to snap back against his golden child, his older brother, and steal an elephant. And as such, he was given the mark of sin, the elephant ears. And for that, he will burn in hell for eternity.
I'm fucking crying.
I think about Dwayne and I seethe. I get angry thinking about Dwayne.
That moment where everything changed. He revealed his true colors.
Otherwise, Dwayne, if he didn't do that, he would have been fine.
Yeah, but because he was
our second, he was like our third son.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you can't.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Dwayne, we're never gonna.
Once the game pending animated series come out, Dwayne's like the first Ark's antagonist.
Totally. For what he did, for the crimes he committed against PogChamp, his great older brother. Let's talk about South Park.
What's there to even say?
South Park is
South Park got the rotten end of the deal. We tried a couple times to bring him into
the fold.
Station Square, but every time the teleporters weren't working.
Because the characters were like just not supposed to be there yet.
Yeah, and so like South Park really got the raw end of the deal.
South Park suffered, but also like I don't know, man. Like I feel like I don't know. Like, it's so hard to say with these last three, because we just, like, ignored them.
We didn't really interact with them much.
I feel so strongly about these two. These two terrible, terrible babies.
I would say that all of these three, like, I feel pretty the same about all of them. Like, I don't hate seeing them, and I like that they exist.
I like that South Park is, like, banished to hell.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool part of him. I'd even maybe put him here.
I don't want to put, like... I don't want to put either Chad or Sonic 2 anything below It's Fine. Because I don't think they deserve, like, scorn. Like, they were just, like, the two little dipshits.
They were, like, the twin brothers. They just crawled around in the background. They were filler Chaos.
They were filler Chaos.
That was back when... I like that Chad has the funky A.
Yeah.
I think Sonic 2 is a really funny name.
Exists.
I think it's telling that, like, when I was making the graphics for this list, I had to, like, you know, pull a bunch of screenshots in from the game.
Uh-huh.
And you'll notice that for these two, I felt so little about them that I just flipped the image for Chad to create Sonic 2.
Because they're the same person.
Because they're the same character. They're better than Big's Chaos 6 fight. Is my ranking. Yeah. That's my rating. I like Chad has the funky A, so I like him more. There we go.
Yeah.
We ranked our sons: PogChamp, followed by South Park, followed by Chad, followed by Sonic 2, very distantly followed by Dwayne.
That's everything for Sonic Adventure 1.
We did it. There's our Sonic Adventure 1 rating. Screenshot it if you want to yell about our hot takes about how bad they are on Twitter. Oh, they hate Big the Cat. Big the Cat is my favorite character. I kin Big the Cat. I'm sorry, Big the Cat kin. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're sorry. Sorry, didn't mean it.
SA2 is a little more pared down.
A little bit more, because there's no repeats.
There's no repeats.
Like the repeats are the boss fights.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Okay, let's just dig in, man. So we have the two highway levels first because they have numbers in them.
Yeah, I feel about the same about both of them because I don't really remember any difference between them.
They're functionally identical.
I don't hate them.
I like them more than Twinkle Circuit.
Twinkle
Circuit.
Yeah,
Twinkle Cart is this the SRB2 level.
Where do we put Twinkle Circuit?
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, I'd say these are fine. I'd say they're fine.
Yeah, they're okay.
Like, it's kind of cool that you get to drive. I
like the driftiness. I love what's happening in the Tails story at this point.
Oh yeah, finding the president, that's really funny.
It's really funny. It has, like, one of the best cutscenes in the whole game before.
You know what I do like about this, actually? I like that it's Tails and Rouge. Mm-hmm. The fact that it's not just, like, Knuckles and Rouge, or Sonic and Shadow, and Tails and Eggman. I like that it's two different, like, pairings.
And it's, like, it counts as a level, and it's replacing characters that have such weak levels.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so nice that each of these has a level that isn't their normal, terrible shit.
Yeah. Speaking of normal, terrible shit.
Hidden Base is almost twisted.
Almost. It's really bad. It's his worst level.
It's so bad. It's tedious. It's so, like, there's just no central idea. It's like, what if there was, like, a maze with random holes in the floor and you had to shoot blocks? That's it.
Yeah.
That's all video games are. Eating dots.
It's got the sand pits and...
It's just...
It sucks.
It's so painful.
It sucks. We died a lot there. That was the beginning of the hell session.
Yeah. 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 Death Chamber.
I don't like Death Chamber. I don't like that it's called Death Chamber. I've said this before, but I really don't like that it's called Death Chamber. It should be called Egg Chamber.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I got distracted.
That's alright.
We've been doing this for an hour. I just needed to reset my brain. Okay, we've rebooted. Yeah, Death Chamber sucks. Complete shit.
Eat shit. It sucks.
It sucks so bad.
It's so big!
It's so big. It's all, like, it's split into rooms, too, so you can't do the thing where you just, like, fly around the level in a big circle until you get a ping. You gotta, like, meticulously go to every corner of every one of these, like, 5 rooms. It sucks. It's so bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's so bad. Let's talk about Final Chase later. Let's save you.
Yeah, let's save that one. Oh, obviously. It's awesome.
Some of the fucking best shit in the franchise.
Now, I want to ask. I want to dig a little into this.
Yeah, we gotta talk about City Escape.
You played a lot of City Escape in the live stream, where you did the time trial over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Did you ever like not have fun playing City Escape?
I had fun the whole time.
It's awesome. It's like, even when you're like trying to do that and you're trying to get the time, I think the fact that you were able to figure out how to cut down on your time.
I want a Sonic game that is all this.
I know, right?
This should be like the blueprint for future Sonic games. It's got the Crush 40 song, it's got City Escape, it's got like one of the best Sonic songs playing. It's so colorful and poppy. Like, I love the advertisements, I love like the greenery and the cars. Like, it's just so full of life in a way that, like, I
like the lore we found out about it too.
Oh my god. Yeah. So apparently, according to that same doc we were talking about before, that's included with SA2 Battle. Apparently, like, the designers of the game, like,
they got speeding or parking tickets.
They got a bunch of parking tickets all the time for parking in the wrong spot outside of their office. And so apparently they're like, we want to make a level where you just, like, fuck up cars.
Where Sonic attacks cars.
And that's why Cityscape exists. But yeah, no, it's just...
That's fine, okay, yeah.
It's got such a good, like, progression to it, too. Like, it's got these, like, fun straightaways that are fun to go through fast. It's got some, like, cool little corridors that are, like, challenges. It's got, like, open areas you can go through multiple ways. Like, it's just, like, the peak of Sonic design. It is unabashedly great in a way that I think, like, no other level in this game, like, this whole thing has been.
Yeah, there's a reason why City Escape is still, like, talked about. People love City Escape.
It is so promising. Like, if Sonic... I have so many problems with SA1 and SA2, and if these games were more like City Escape, they'd be some of my favorite games.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I love City Escape. Lost Colony is the Eggman space level at the end of the game?
No, it's the first Eggman space level.
Oh.
Remember, it's like the middle one where he goes up...
Oh, yeah.
Cosmic
Iron
Wall
Gate.
is his second
or
one.
Toxic Wall.
Cosmic Wall.
Cosmic Wall, okay. Lost Colony is kind of boring.
It's boring. It's oh no.
It's oh no. I hate playing as Eggman and Tails. It's not fun.
Yeah. Like, it's not a hard level, which I think is what it has going for it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't remember. I think we just kind of breezed through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's save cans for her.
Sorry, I'm just moving this. It's just nothing.
It's nothing.
I don't care. I don't remember it very clearly because it's boring.
The fact that you didn't remember what it was, I think, says a lot.
Oh, it's another space level. That's another thing about City Escape is, like, the aesthetic of City Escape is so much better than the aesthetic of, like, any of the space levels that all look exactly the same.
It's weird that the city setting is used very sparingly in SA2.
I know. Yeah, it sucks. It's, like, really just City Escape.
It's City Escape, and then there's 2 city levels at night with the Radical Highway and Mission Street.
Yeah. But City Escape, man. Okay. The Dark Garden. So this is
cool.
We only saw that on the stream.
We saw on the stream. We saw very little of it, but I love the Dark Garden.
I think it's unhinged.
It's so unhinged.
Here at Game Pending, we love things that do not have hinges, and it's firmly unhinged.
So this is something I wish I had told you because we could have seen it.
Yeah.
But you remember how we could dig up pumpkins in the garden? You could dig up pumpkins in the Hero Garden as well.
Yeah.
But in the Dark Garden, you can dig up skulls.
Oh, can they wear them?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's amazing. Yeah, I like that it's like blood. Like
Yeah.
all the Dark Garden, the Neutral Garden, and the Hero Garden are kind of functionally identical for raising Chaos, it seems like. They're laid out very similarly.
Yeah, but the aesthetic of the Dark Garden is so fun.
It's so funny. Yeah.
It's great. South Park would have loved it there.
South Park would have loved it there. Sorry, South Park, you died.
You died.
You died and never saw it. No, South Park is probably the only Pog from the original series to survive.
Only... That's true, actually. Well,
the rest...
No, because he was on the 8 carrier.
No, he was on, like, the... Oh, no, he was, like, on the island, though. I guess he was in the 8 carrier. They all died. I think you're right.
They all died.
They all died. They're all canonically dead. That's game pending lore. They died when the city exploded, when Station Square exploded. Eternal Engine is the Tails level. It's the last Tails level.
It's the space one.
This one was hyped to play through. Like, that was the clutch one, right? Where I just clutched it?
Yes, this was the one where we had 0 lives throughout most of the level.
I think it might be one of the best Tails levels.
It's alright. It's not the best Tails level. I have an opinion on what the best Tails level is.
Is it Mission Street?
It's Mission Street.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this at, like, the middle of it's fine.
I think it's fine. In terms of, like, Tails and Eggman levels, you could do a lot worse than Eternal Engine.
It's fun, and it's like a culmination of the Tails stuff, and the Tails stuff sucks, so that's not great, but, like, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Green Forest.
Green Forest is cool. I think Green Forest is cool.
It's super cool.
It's right after the Shadow fight. It's got a time limit, but it doesn't really mean that much. You're, like, swinging on vines around big trees.
SA2 Sonic is just so fun to play.
He is.
And this is one of his great levels.
Yep.
I love the vines. I love, like, the bouncing up and down the trees. I love grinding on the side of the big logs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's great. It's really good. You're gonna wait for later. And just, you know what, while I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead and put Final Rush back there too. Iron Gate.
That is the one.
That's his first level?
Yes, that's the one where you're getting Shadow.
You're getting Shadow. Out of prison. This is first level. Yeah, it's not great.
It's boring.
I don't think much of it.
It's boring.
Like, it's about the same as Lost Colony. I don't really think much of it.
It's boring.
Yeah.
I think that it's boring. I think that the Tails and Eggman levels are so dull.
I think I have a similar opinion on Iron Gate as I did on Amy's Final Egg, right? Where Amy's was disappointing because she ended on a wet fart. If we compare the beginning of the hero story with City Escape, and then compare the beginning of the dark story with Iron Gate, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's the same as Tails' first level. It's not interesting. There's nothing great about it, and there's nothing, like, really terrible, like the way that Hidden Base has some heinous stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's just boring and bad.
It sucks. Yeah, it's bad.
Speaking of things that are cool, though, Metal Harbor is cool. Is pretty freaking cool.
This is, like, I think Sonic's shortest level.
It's very simple. It's very straightforward.
It introduces the Lightspeed Dash, which is greatly approved in this game.
Yeah.
With it being just a one button. I like that you can use the Lightspeed Dash to get shortcuts. I like the big missile at the end.
I like the loop you need to do with like the little robots. There's some really solid stuff.
It's a fun level.
I like Metal
If I'm
Harbor.
If I'm not playing City Escape to collect animals, I'm probably playing Metal Harbor.
Yeah. Yep. Hero Garden is. I like the music.
I like the music. I think it's the weakest though of the Sonic Adventure 2 gardens.
Yeah, it's like
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like I'd say it's fine.
It's fine. You're fine.
Like I raised the Chaos there a lot as a kid. And I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. I think it's better than like most gardens,
in SA1,
right? Like the ruins, like in SA1. But it doesn't have the really fun and unique aesthetic of Dark Garden, and it's not the classiness of the Neutral Garden.
Oh, the classic Neutral Garden. Yeah, we'll get there. Radical Highway. the first shadow level on here, one of 4 shadow levels.
One of 4 shadow levels. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I think...
I don't think... It's not City Escape.
It's not City Escape.
But it's really solid. I played a lot of this on stream, too. When I was just sort of, like, getting acquainted with the Sonic Adventure 2
There was a cool thing that was pointed out online, I remember, about the juxtaposition between Sonic and Shadow's initial levels. Which, really, they should have been the start of each campaign, but whatever. Which is that Sonic is escaping from the military, right? And he's running out of the city to get through the military, whereas Shadow is the opposite, where it's at night, and he's in the city, and his objective, it says to break through the military, right?
Yeah.
Like, Sonic is running away from them to get to freedom, and Shadow's, like, bursting through them. I think it's really cool.
I think it's really cool. I like, there's some openness to this, too. It's a little more linear than in City Escape, but it's got, like, some cool vertical segments. I really like the part on, like, the bridge where you can go up and grind down the side.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
that one has, like, a classic, like, 2D Sonic thing where there's, like, 3 layers of how to approach that. And the bottom layer is by far the worst, where you just float across.
Yeah.
Oh, and so you're rewarded by staying on top with a cooler thing to do.
Pumpkin Hill. Pumpkin Hill.
Pumpkin Hill.
Pumpkin Hill sucks ass. Pumpkin Hill...
It's not good.
I was so excited when we got to Pumpkin Hill.
Yeah, because it's such a meme.
It's such a meme, and it's only because of the song.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's
no good.
I think it's twisted.
You think it's twisted?
I think it's so annoying to navigate. You know what? No, we're gonna save the twisted slot.
I was gonna say, I think there's more.
There's some more twisted stuff upcoming.
Yeah.
It's just like it's so big and so wide, and like so vertical in a way that's like Knuckles can do verticality, but he does it so fucking slowly.
Yeah.
It's so awkward. It just takes forever.
This level was so bad, it took us so long. We started talking about, like, Archie comics.
We talk about Archie comics and NFTs and J-Station.
Yeah, it's, like, the most cursed, like, discussions we've had.
Yeah. No, it's not good.
It's not good.
The things that are good, White Jungle
White Jungle's cool.
Pretty much as good as Green Forest.
Yeah, they're, like, basically the same level.
They're very similar. It's like, this is just more Green Forest in, like, a different way.
It's raining, I remember, in White Jungle. Like, that's, like, the aesthetic difference, is that it's raining for some reason.
Shadow's having, like, war flashbacks. You know what we need to talk about with these is they have the cutscene before them, too.
They do have
But we'll talk about that when we get to the first fight.
The fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's pretty good. I don't have a lot to say about it, but it's good. Dry Lagoon is one of the most acceptable Knuckles Rouge levels.
Yeah, this was something I was going to get into when we get to Wild Canyon. But I think that Knuckles and Rouge's first levels are like their most acceptable ones.
They are small.
They're small, and they have like
two-pronged and simple.
Yep. It's very easy to figure out what you need to do. Yeah, I think Dry Lagoon has the fun turtle that you can rescue.
Oh, the turtle, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm like, oh, maybe the Rouge levels will be less bad.
You did great on this one, too. You got a B rank.
I got a B. It was my first, like, non-D. Yeah. Yeah. Meteor Herd. We have some stinkers coming up. Let's be fucking frank here.
It sucks. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. It's so big.
It's gigantic.
Like talking about how Rouge's first level, how Dry Lagoon is like so small. Yeah, this is way too fucking big.
It's way too fucking big, and it's all vertical.
And getting as high up as you need to go is a nightmare.
It takes so long. There's so many like annoying, weird things you need to do to navigate upwards on this level.
How you need to like activate that switch to get that thing to fall, and then jump on it, and then make a really precise jump over to another platform.
Oh my god, the punching the boulders.
And like, God fucking help you if like an emerald is not at the top, it's at the bottom, and then the next one's at the top, but you don't know that because not all the emerald radars are active at once.
It sucks. You get hit by random meteors.
It sucks.
It's so bad. It's one of the worst levels in the game. So is Aquatic Mines.
Shit, I died. Hold on.
Al died. Hold on.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
back.
You back?
I'm back.
Hello. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, Meteor Herd is trash. It's trash, it sucks. And Aquatic Mines is also trash, and it sucks.
Oh god, yeah.
These are two of the worst levels in the game. These are some of the reasons that Knuckles levels in these games are fucking terrible.
Aquatic Mines is like a water temple also, with like the changing water levels.
Yeah, like it
sucks.
It's like
it would be my least favorite level in SA2 if not for something that's still to come.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's fucking shit. And I hate it with my heart and soul.
In a surprising turn though, I think Mission Street is Tails' best level.
I agree. I would even call it cool.
I think it is a good idea for what like the Tails level should be. It's like a fun like blasting through a bunch of robots. There's no like artificial chaos being an annoying enemy to fight.
It's really straightforward. Like stuff is exploding and it's fun. It's also
fun.
like
the music is bopping.
Rumbling Highway is one of the best songs on the soundtrack. One of the best like non-lyrical songs. It's just great. It just vibes, man.
Yep, it's a Tail, and you can't really get better than Tails like fucking up the police.
Yeah, Tails is killing police. So it's so funny and so good. The Neutral Garden is awesome.
It's awesome. It's great.
It's great. It's
This
awesome.
is where I have so many memories, like, in this specific one room.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Neutral Garden.
Yeah, the Neutral Garden is, like, it's
The Neutral
really
Garden
classic.
is like, one of my, like, safe zones.
One of your safe spaces? Yeah.
One of my safe spaces. Like, if I could be there in real life, I would just love to just take a nap there.
I was surprised by how small it was.
Yeah, but I think it's nice.
But it's, like, it's so pleasant. It's so cozy. It's got such a nice vibe. It's like the ratio of water to land is really good.
Yep, there's got cliffs for them to jump off of
and fly. Yeah, I
the
love
races are right there.
I love the Neutral Garden. It's really good.
Yep,
they nailed it. Sand Ocean is this fucker's the egg fucker's version of
Hidden Base.
It's a little better, but it still sucks.
It still sucks. It still
I like
got
the nighttime
sand.
aesthetic more, but it's still got the terrible sand. It's still got like knocking over pillars and breaking through walls. Like it's just
it's bad.
It's just bad, man. Prison Lane. That's Tails' first level. It's when Tails goes to Prison Island. I can't believe
I heard about it on satellite
TV. I can't believe that Sonic robbed the bank. Or destroyed the military buildings. Yeah. I
think it's okay.
Whatever.
It's fine. Like it's not bad.
Sure. Yeah.
It helps that it's unlike Iron Gate. It doesn't open up the Sonic the hero campaign. It's it's the second level.
It's the second level. It's
it's the third level. It's after Knuckles even.
Yeah. It's it's whatever.
It's whatever.
That's fine.
I don't hate it.
It's not as good as Big's Chaos 6,
though. It's not as good as Chaos 6.
Because it's a Tails level in SA2. Pyramid Cave is Sonic's worst level.
Yeah, I think so. And even then, I wouldn't even put it in Oh No. I'd put it in It's Fine.
Put it above Chad and Sonic 2.
Like, it's because there are parts of it that are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because, like, you get the bounce here. There's some fun grinding. There's some, you have some loops. There's the weird ending with all the Eggman fucking neon signs for some reason. Like, the worst parts of the level are the parts where you have to get the keys.
This is like the good version of, Lost World from
Lost
SA1.
World. Yeah, I agree.
It's still a little too, precision platforming-y, and it's still a little too puzzly. Like, it just doesn't really lean into what's good about Sonic. But, it's got some segments that do. It gives you the bounce, the greatest ability in any Sonic game. I should have put the abilities on here. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, we didn't get all of them though.
Yeah, I guess.
Because we missed a lot of abilities in SA1. Turns out.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, Pyramid Cave is fine. I'll live with it. It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite Sonic level in SA2, but that's fine.
Yeah. But that's still saying something because it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You're seeing a trend with SA2 Sonic levels.
Yeah.
Eight Quarters. Eight Quarters is the Rouge version of Death Chamber, and it is slightly better. But it's still...
but it still sucks, I think.
It's still shit. Where did I put...
You put it in no good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put it, like, one notch above. Like, I'd rather play Sand Ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's... I don't even know what to say about it. It's... I don't like that there's so many chambers and nooks and crannies and weird water holes and...
Like, you did well here. I remember you still got a B, but I think you just got kind of lucky, honestly.
I got kind of lucky. Like... I was, like, using the monitors at that point because I was ignoring them in the Knuckles levels for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's just, like... Like, what is there to say? It's so boring. I don't want to play hide-and-seek in a Sonic game, sorry.
No, sorry.
Speaking of people's worst levels, Skyrail is Shadow's worst level.
Yeah.
It's got some okay stuff.
It's okay. It's just it feels unfinished to me. Like it happens so quick.
It's so short. Like, it's got like
there
one
are things
mechanic
I like
that
about
they barely use.
Yeah, the bouncing thing, how you bounce on those like propellers and it sends you up.
It's kind of awkward too. Like I find it kind of difficult to visually parse.
Yeah. Like it feels like there's something there with a canyon level because like this is a level that I think an aesthetic that like Sonic doesn't get in this game is the canyon.
Yeah.
Right? Because like they both have a city, they both have a forest jungle area, they both have a space. But then Shadow gets this weird canyon area, and he doesn't really get to do a whole lot with it.
No, he grinds a little bit. Like they could have really leaned into like it's like an old-timey area that has like train tracks and everything, and like you're going
like
through, like,
they should have had him like grinding in a mine, right?
Yeah, totally. I don't like it. Just it feels unfinished. Totally, like it's just not. It doesn't live up to its potential. It's because it's a Shadow level in Sonic Adventure 2. It's okay.
It's still fun.
It's still fine. I kind of like it. I like it less than Pyramid Cave, I think, but it's
yeah. It's still fun. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Mad Space. Mad Space is the worst. The worst level in the game.
The worst. It's awful.
Mad Space has
trash.
All of the things that are bad about Meteor Herd.
And then
the
plus gravity.
And plus gravity. The Pill Planet makes me want to become the Joker.
Yeah.
You don't stick to it right.
No.
It's a mechanic that is not in any other level. The weird gravity stuff. The camera doesn't work right. You don't stick to the planets right. It's incredibly difficult to navigate upward. It's like Meteor Herd in height. Like, it's laid out like Meteor Herd, but it's harder to go upwards.
Yeah.
And for some reason, all of the, like, signs lie to you.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are
they lie or they're backwards.
They're written backwards, which is just such a fucking troll move.
Yeah.
It makes me so angry to think about this level. I hate Mad Space with my whole heart.
Fucking that episode, at the time of us recording this, that episode isn't out yet, but I'm very
it's gonna be like 35 minutes, man. Oh my god. Cosmic Wall is Eggman's best level.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's I still don't think it's saying much, but I think
it's like
in terms
it's like at the bottom. It's like over here.
I'd put it yeah.
It's fine.
Like I think it's cool. I like that you can fly on the gravity. That you can like fly upwards, right?
That's the big thing. Yeah,
and
the low gravity's really fun.
The roller coaster section is cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Like in terms of Eggman, like the fact that you don't have to worry about just falling off into nothing really helps.
Totally. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Weapons Bed is the...
I forget this level exists a whole lot.
It's the only notable thing about it is that it has like a lot of enemies to shoot that are just
you like
there.
Blow up a whole bunch of ships and stuff, and that's kind of cool. But other than that, it's like whatever.
I wish Shadow should have had a Metal Harbor.
Shadow should have had a level here. Yeah.
Shadow should have had a Metal Harbor. And he doesn't.
Yeah.
Eggman has a Metal Harbor.
Eggman has 6 levels, I'm pretty sure.
You have too many levels. Your levels are not fun. I hate you.
Like, each Shadow should have gone. Like, take out an Eggman level, put in a Shadow level. Absolutely.
It would have been so much better. It would have improved the game so much. It's such a simple little thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has 5 levels.
I gather that like it was harder
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
it's much harder to design a Sonic and Shadow level.
Yeah.
Both, like, technically, too, I think. I imagine rails are hard to implement. I imagine it's hard to, like, line things up properly and scale them properly.
Yeah.
These levels are clearly easy to throw together because it's so much just, like, rooms and enemies and platforms.
Yeah.
And these actually require, like, interactable elements and, like, you know, like, set pieces and stuff. So I understand why there's more of them, I get it. But I wish there weren't. The game would be better... The game would be better if the Dark Story was just shorter and had 2 less Eggman levels.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't even need to add Shadow levels. Improve the pacing of the game by removing Eggman levels.
Because there's like huge stretches where you play a Shadow, and then Eggman and Rouge have 2 levels each before you get to play a Shadow again.
It's disgusting. It's bad. Wild Canyon is Knuckles' best level too.
I'd put it at the same level as Dry Lagoon.
Yeah, it's Dry Lagoon basically. I think
it's Dry Lagoon.
Fine.
It's fine. Yeah,
I don't like it quite as much.
These are the same levels to me.
Yeah.
And it's like they're good because they're so easy in a game where playing as Knuckles and Rouge sucks.
Yes. Yeah, they are a testament to the fact that these characters are bad in this game. These levels are good because they're short and simple.
Yep.
Which is the opposite of their final levels, which are the worst in the game.
Yep.
The worst across both games.
You know what's also really bad, and I think belongs in Twisted, is Security Hall.
This says so much to me. Like
this right here is just. Why is there a time limit?
It's so the time limit. It's like tall, but it's awkward to get up to the top because there's like the balcony, so you need to like jump back and forth, and you lose a bunch of time just because like Rouge fails to cling to walls because it controls kind of awkward.
Something that we didn't experience is that you can those safes right on the wall. You can dig into them to open up the safe, and sometimes the Chaos Emerald will be in one that's closed, so you have to dig in to open the safe. But only certain safes are open at once, and if it's one that's currently locked, you need to find a switch to change it over to that set and then open up the safe.
Hate those words you just said.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, our friend Chao was talking to me about it, and they said that if you get one of those in, like, the time limit version, like the harder time limit version where you have to do it in 3 minutes, it's basically impossible.
Yeah, it's just so poorly conceived. It would be bad if it didn't have a time limit.
Yeah.
And because it has a time limit, it is miserable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might even be worse than Meteor Herd, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, Rouge really got some shit levels.
She really does.
Like, it's saying something like, I think Rouge's best level is the car. Route 208 is the best Rouge level.
Oh my god, it's true. Yeah. Final Chase. Final Chase is Shadow's last level.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how to feel about it either. It's not as cool as Final Rush, I think. And it's like... I want to say it's cool, but I think it might just be fine.
Yeah, it's like... It's so awkward. The pillars are really awkward to navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like, I think it could have been really cool, but I think the pillars weren't a good idea.
Down here, hold on. Let me fix something quick.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better. What are you doing below Dry Lagoon and
No, I'd rather
Route
play
101?
Skyrail.
Yeah, I'd rather play Skyrail. These are not in perfect order. I'm just doing my best to keep them kind of sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Final Chase is fine. It's fun. This was my redemption level. That was Final Redemption.
Yeah, that was Final Redemption.
I have some attachment to it because of that, but it's also like it's not as hard as Final Rush, but it's like also just not as interesting.
No.
It's fine. It's okay.
It could have been really cool, but yeah, it feels like they didn't. I just really think its main gimmick just isn't very fun. Like I don't like the gravity pillars.
Yep. Crazy Gadget, on the other hand, I think is in Oh No.
Yeah, you think it's worse than Where is it? Where is Pyramid Cave? Because Pyramid Cave is in it's fine.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's worse.
You think this is his worst level?
I think this might be Sonic's worst level.
Yeah. It's hard. It's really like
it's
really long too.
It's got like more good stuff, I think, but like so much of the level is just pulling levers and going up and down and running along the wall. There's one part where you can pull a lever and it'll just drop you out of the map for some reason.
That's true.
That's totally the camera controls are terrible. The like it makes it hard to navigate certain parts of the level. The last section is so tedious.
Yeah, there's a lot of pulling levers and just going up and down and left and right, and yeah, it's not good. It's not
like
good.
Obviously there's an urge for me to like kind of push against my preconceptions for this level, because this is one that took me 40 minutes to do, which is embarrassing. But I think it's also just not good.
It's not good.
It's also just not good. It's not, yeah. But like on the other hand, like. I think
Final Rush is awesome. I think Final Rush is cool.
I think Final Rush might be awesome.
Yeah, like I said this when you were playing it, but when you learn Final Rush and like have it down, it's really really fun because you can jump from rail to rail and you can like plot out a path to get through it faster. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's telling that like when I was streaming this game, I was going back to play Final Rush.
Yeah, you were. Even if you weren't, like, finishing it sometimes, because it's a hard level, you wanted to play it.
I want to play it because it's fun. Rail grinding is fun, and it's the level that makes the best use of rail grinding.
And at one point, you accidentally picked Crazy Gadget and then said, "What am I thinking?" And then exited out and picked Final Rush.
Uh-huh, exactly. Like, yeah, Final Rush is really fun.
Yeah.
It's like... It's not like a culmination of the Sonic gameplay or anything, but it's a culmination of, like, the rail grinding, which is this game's like most cherished mechanic.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just great.
It's great.
It's really good. Cannon's Core. We just did that.
We just did that not that long ago.
It's so hard. It's so hard for me to say where we want to put this.
Yeah, because there's so many different components.
There's so much. Let's go character by character.
Okay.
So I can like just suss out how I feel about it. Which I'm realizing is negative.
The Tails section, I think, isn't as hard as we thought, as we were making it out to be.
No, but it's boring.
Like, the Tails section, I think the only hard part is that you gotta fight a few artificial chaos, which sucks.
Yeah.
The Eggman section has a lot of lasers and a lot of time manipulation.
The Eggman section is, like, it's difficult. It's maybe the most interesting part of it.
Yeah.
Just because I kind of like the section with, like, the floating blocks that you need to stop.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not great.
You also, like, fall through lasers, which is this is always kind of fun.
Yeah.
They did that in another level, though, so it kind of isn't, like, original in that sense at all.
Yeah. What is... Okay, and then there's Rouge and Knuckles.
Rouge, Knuckles.
It's just, like, boring and tedious. Knuckles is really terrible. Knuckles' segment.
Oh, swimming through the water.
It's it does control so poorly. The part where, like, the water's pushing you back and you need to be, like... it feels like you need to be like within like a couple milliseconds to land the switch, and the switches are really awkward to hit. The Sonic segment is like okay, but it's still like weird and not great.
It's weird. It's got that really awful part that I hate, where you have to homing attack an enemy and then homing attack back. You have to like go up a waterfall at one point, which like I'm amazed you like did it your first try and didn't fuck it up.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how.
Like, knew, like, I gotta go up. This is not the right way.
I don't know how either. I don't know.
But, like, honestly, I would say this is no good.
Yeah, it's so hard because there's so much I appreciate about it. I really appreciate the thought of, like, the characters are working together and they're gonna do this big thing together and you're switching between characters.
Yeah, because this is what I wanted.
This is what we want a final story to be in SA1.
Yeah, I wanted a final, like, culmination of everyone working together, and we didn't get it.
We didn't get it.
And then when we did get it, it turns out it's not good. So maybe we didn't want it. But, you know.
And I like the time stop mechanic is like, it's so weird and finicky. Like, I kind of like that there's like this weird central mechanic.
Yeah.
But it's not good. It's just not used well.
No.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I want to like Cannon's Core. I want to say Cannon's Core is cool, but it's not cool. It's no good.
It's not cool. It's no good.
Speaking of things that are no good, all the bosses. Let's go. Okay, let's do this.
Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot's fine. It's got. You know what? You know what I think is cool about Bigfoot, and I don't know if this should count, but if you fight him again,
yeah,
like if you were to for some reason fight him again, like you play through the story and you have the bounce power up, you don't have to wait for him to like fall. You can just bounce up high enough and then smack him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like it's just not much.
It's not much.
It's very. No. It's very. It's. I didn't even think about it. I put it next to Chaos 1. It's yeah. It's
the same fight. It's homing attack, but for some reason it's like
it's a little better.
It's a little better because he can shoot you. I guess
there's a little more going on. King Boom Boo is no good.
It's no good. It's no good. It's such a bad fight.
I want to like it. Also, it's kind of like the proto Bio Lizard, but like it's like worse.
Yeah, because it's like a circular
running in like
area.
A circle and then trying to do a thing. Like it's one of the ones where like I really wanted to like the idea of the fight, but it's so slow
and you did.
And
I think you said like oh, this is cool when you did like the first hit,
and then,
you gotta do it 3 more times.
Yeah, it's yeah, no, sorry, King Boom Boo. Flying Dog is Bigfoot again, but you're Rouge, which I think makes it a little better. This is the one that's flying around. It's not. It doesn't.
Yeah,
land.
It doesn't land. You have to like fly and hit it. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd rather fight that than like because like if Rouge and Knuckles both get one unique fight that's not them, right?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, Flying Dog I like more than King Boom Boo for sure.
Yeah, it's not put in. It's fine.
It's fine.
That's okay. It's okay by me.
Egg Golem as Eggman is weird.
It's like I don't really.
Shoot it. It happens so fast.
Kind of boring. Like it's it's you know.
It's fine.
It's inoffensive.
I like the cutscene that happens beforehand where Sonic kicks it and the steam kicks in.
He's destroyed the energy capacitor.
The fucking control
device. Unit. Oh. And yeah, Sonic was cool. He like flips, and you're like, "Oh, that's what it was like when I beat that boss."
That is what it was like.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're at the character fights. So there's 2 Tails versus...
This is Eggman versus Tails.
This is Eggman versus Tails, so as Eggman fighting Tails.
So this first one is at Prison Island.
This is the one at Prison Island.
And it happens in 4 seconds.
It happens in 4 seconds. Yeah, unlike the character fights in SA1, where they are functionally distinct depending on who you're playing, that is not true for these.
No, they're basically the exact same.
They are identical because it is the same character. It's not good. I'm not even gonna put in. It's fine because it's just really boring and nothing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just.
Yeah, just go ahead and put them both there.
We've been here for 2 hours, so we're gonna do that.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. The second fight, however, is okay.
It's better. I like the big explosion in the middle.
I like the big explosion in the middle. I like that they have the big laser that you kind of need to, like, edge around.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine.
It's okay. I don't know. It's better than...
It's better than Dry Lagoon.
It's better than Dry Lagoon, man. I like Tails more. Yeah, I like Tails. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix that.
Now
it looks like the 2 Eggmen are holding hands.
Aw.
Glad you found love. I'm losing it. We're really deep in this shit right now.
Hot shot. It's the same as Bigfoot.
It is Bigfoot, but you are Shadow the Hedgehog.
Where's Bigfoot?
Where the fuck
Bigfoot's
is Bigfoot?
in It's Fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Shadow. I like being Shadow. Yeah.
You got Heelys.
I got Heelys.
Knuckles versus Rouge.
It's improved by virtue of it being only happening once.
That's true.
It's
still not good.
It's fine. I like that. I don't know. I kind of like that you have to go up on the beam sometimes, and then it has like the whole foundation of their ship happens afterwards.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not a fan of this fight though. I think it's finicky.
I think it is at the bottom of It's Fine or at the top of Oh No. I'm gonna put it at the top of Oh No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Put the Rouge one there,
it's kind of like it's weird and annoying. Yeah.
And like Knuckles threw like fucking lightning at one point. That was weird.
That was so funny. Fucking like yeah. Oh man. Let's talk about Bio-Lizard in a little bit.
Yeah, let's get to Sonic and Shadow first. Or no, let's talk about Egg Golem.
Yeah, Egg Golem has Sonic whips.
It's cool. It's a great fight.
It's one of the best.
It's one of the best SA2 fights.
One of the best SA2 fights, for sure.
I like the platforming on the back. I like dodging the fists. It's fun. It's cool.
It's pretty fun. Yeah. Legendary cutscene. Legendary cutscene. Can we all agree?
Yeah, I will. The cutscene that precedes this fight is incredible. It's so funny.
These fights suck.
It's like the iconic them talking over each other, which is hilarious. But the fight itself is no good.
They're so annoying. It is so difficult to figure out what you're supposed to do.
The image is really funny. Like the Sonic. What does it look like? Oh man, that's something.
I'm gonna leave it like that. That's funny. Yeah, it's not terrible. Like, I don't know. It's just like it's not anything really. No.
We died a lot to it too, which was annoying.
I died a lot to it just because it's not really possible to pilot through it in a confident way. Because it's so simple, but like in like a really, they tried to make it more complicated in the SA1 like character fights because Shadow like blocks your attacks, but that just means it's like kind of finicky.
That means you have to like wait until he misses and then hit him in the back.
But it's like it's not really well choreographed.
No.
Yeah, it's just. The second fight is better.
It's better, and I really like the idea of it. I don't think it comes together.
Yeah.
But I think the idea of Sonic and Shadow running down a big strip fighting each other is really cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like the Sonic version more, I think, because I like hearing Sonic say, "I'll use your Chaos Control!"
Oh, so that would be the Shadow version, then.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
Because you're fighting Sonic, then.
Right. Yep.
I would agree, too, because it is fun to beat up Sonic.
It is fun to beat up Sonic. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. You know, it's iconic.
It doesn't come together, but I think it's fun.
There's a couple of ideas in it. There's some ideas in it. To be honest, it's better than these.
Yeah, it's better than Hotshot and Bigfoot. Yeah.
Okay, BioLizard. I actually really like BioLizard.
I was gonna say, I think, like, looking at you play it, and, like, looking at it in comparison, I think this might be the best boss in the game.
I think you might be right. Like, I think this might be, like, towards the top of its cool.
Like, I think, like, fighting this big lizard and grinding up its sides, dodging its big energy balls, homing attacking on the balls to reach it to the top. It's fun. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's really cool. I think it's hard, but it's honestly hard in, like, a kind of fair way.
Yeah.
Like, I think the energy balls are kind of annoying, but, like, I really like bouncing on the little balls up to its back.
What's
I like
nice
grinding
about
along its, like, weird life support tube.
You know what's nice also about the energy balls that I noticed is that after they would hit you, he would stop to let you, like, get a ring.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't like an onslaught.
Yeah, I also think the BioLizard is cool as hell.
Yeah.
I think it's weird and cool looking. I don't understand why it exists.
It's the prototype.
But I like it. I'm glad it's here. And the last boss of the list is
Final Hazard.
Which, honestly, like, I gotta.
It's awesome. Yeah, like, it's not, like, the most, like, mechanically, like, intense fight, and I agree with that. It's not as good as Beta Mark II, which I think is the best.
It's got something to sink its teeth into, though. Like, there's just enough gameplay there. There's just a little nugget.
Yeah.
There's enough that I lost. You know what I like about this versus, like, Perfect Chaos? I died to it once.
That's true.
It was not free. It was not free because I did die to it. But there's like a whisper of gameplay here.
And it felt good to like have these two team up, and like you're right. It's not free, but it still is kind of like a victory lap.
Yeah,
kind of feeling.
And it's so iconic. Like the Live and Learn is playing. It's like the best song in the game.
Yep.
It's one of the most fucking iconic. It's like one of the most iconic moments in video games.
Yeah.
I really like Final Hazard.
Yeah, what a good way to end Sonic.
The Final Hazard, the failed prototype of the ultimate being.
The ultimate life.
Yeah, the ultimate life. Alright. And these ones, let's do them backwards, man. Let's work our way up the ladder, shall we?
Alright, so just toss them. Yep, you know where these two go.
They're trash.
They suck. Look at where, like, half of their levels are it's twisted. Like, the best we can say about them is that we like that their first levels are easy.
Yeah.
It sucks.
They are truly, truly terrible.
And if we're talking narrative-wise, too, like...
They're just so disconnected
Knuckles
from the rest
does
of the game.
nothing in the game. He comes out of a sewer, which is really funny. Like, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, Rouge is, like, working for the president or something.
It's so unhinged, but not in, like, a fun way. Just, like, what's happening?
What's happening here?
Why are you here? You're here because people like Knuckles. Rouge is here, I guess.
You're here because we needed more levels.
I don't like Rouge as a character, also.
He's weirdly horny, and, like...
I just, like, Rouge as a character makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like the design.
Yeah.
I don't like her role in this story. It's really weird and poorly communicated. Yeah. I like Knuckles. I like Knuckles' aesthetic. I like his attitude. I hate his gameplay.
Yeah.
In this game. Which is, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Like, honestly, Rouge, like, go, like, live next to Dwayne, to be honest. This is where you belong.
Next to Dwayne.
You're in hell with Dwayne.
You're
the
Dwayne
second
tier.
one you're being cast down to hell as well. Eggman and Tails. Unfortunately, also really bad.
Really bad. I wouldn't say they're twisted.
I think they're no good.
I think they're no good.
I really think that, like, it's just... Like, Eggman is honestly, like down here. There's too much of him.
There's too much. There's way too much Eggman.
There's too much Eggman.
Like, I kind of get why, because he is the main villain, but why? But why?
But why? I just, like, his levels aren't good. These two have very similar levels, too.
Yeah.
But there's too many of Eggmans. Yeah, and it's paced so poorly. The Dark Campaign is just paced so poorly.
Yeah.
And Tails is Tails has some better levels. Like, Tails
has better levels, and also it's Tails.
And it's Tails, yeah. You get to be Tails. He's like...
You get to be Tails.
He watches satellite TV. He's a little boy. He loves TV Station.
Chased the president.
Chases the president.
He avenged Sonic.
I think I risk a hot take here.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So Sonic is obviously incredible.
Uh-huh.
I think Shadow is only cool.
Okay. You know what?
I'm looking at where we place the levels. He doesn't get enough levels. And the levels that Shadow gets are, I think, overall weaker than Sonic's.
They are. Yeah, because, like, I'm looking, and we have, like...
Skyrail is kind of mediocre. Final Chase is kind of mediocre. White Jungle is great, and Radical Highway is great, but, like...
But it's not enough.
It's not enough, man. Like, it's great. I love to play as Shadow. I love Shadow as a character.
You know what I was thinking, and maybe I should save this for when we discuss the games themselves, actually. But, I think what would have really benefited Sonic Adventure 2 would have been if every character had the exact same power-ups, and so that way when you did stage select, you could pick either one.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being able to play City Escape as Shadow would be fun.
I would.
Why not?
I never considered that. That would be such a huge improvement.
If they play functionally the same, why can't they just share the levels in the stage select?
If they ever, like, made a remake of these games, I would really hope they would do something like that.
Yeah. Like, why not be able... Like, I would love to be able to play as Metal Harbor as Shadow, or be able to play as Radical Highway as Sonic.
Yeah.
Because you can in the 2-player.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's my hot take. I think that might be my hottest take of the list.
I can't really disagree, given our rankings.
Yeah.
Like, I love the way Shadow plays.
I love Shadow as a character.
If we're looking at his content, then it's not as good as Sonic's. Sonic's is, like, so much fun.
If we were ranking ships, Sonata would be right next to PogChamp up here.
Yeah, obviously. That fanfic you wrote was really good.
I haven't written it yet. Stop. Yeah, but yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, I don't like it. It hurts me.
It does, but like
he's still cool. He's still the coolest.
I still love you. He is the coolest. I love Shadow. Shadow is one of the best parts of SA2.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I do love Shadow as a character. If we're ranking the character, Shadow would be up here because I love Shadow.
Well,
he has a great character arc. It's so fun and silly.
His levels just don't do him justice.
Yeah.
And it's weird in a game where I feel like he's like one of the main appeals. He's on the fucking he's part of the logo.
Yeah, in the same way that Eggman is brought down by having too many levels, Shadow's brought down by having too few.
Yeah.
And just not like consistent enough quality, I think.
Yeah.
And even then, like, it's cool is good. I put SA1 Sonic and it's cool, and
that's
SA1
true.
Sonic is great.
Yep,
Don't
that's
at
true.
me.
Don't even at me.
Don't even at me. Don't even try to. I'm at Al and call him a goober again.
All right. So if you watched the live streams, you may notice we didn't include Ketchup, Char 2, right?
Yeah,
Char
Ketchup, Char 2, and then hit him.
Hit him.
That happened after. They're non-canon.
They're non-canon.
Yeah, those are non-canon Chao.
We don't. I don't
they were
acknowledge
writing
the
them out.
presence
That's
of
the
Hit 'em.
Sonic 06 of game pending. They're being written out of the canon.
If you want my quick hot take, Ketchup and Char are it's fine. Hit 'em is twisted. There we go.
Okay, cool. Now that that's said, Shinji's got to be awesome, right?
Shinji's awesome.
No,
Shinji looks the coolest.
Shinji's
like,
cool as hell. He's like the Baron of Hell.
Yeah.
I love Shinji. I love that he's named Shinji.
I also love that
he's named I really at first was like kind of embarrassed that I called him Shinji and it just stuck.
Yeah.
But like, no man, that's Shinji. He's our little guy. He's a sad little boy. And he rules hell. He rules hell, and he got turned into the Joker because Shadow the Hedgehog pet him so much.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's all unicorn. He has got like cool ram horns. Like he's just great.
Yeah, he's Joker-fied.
I love Shinji, and you know what? Luce really I really had like a turning point with Luce. I think
we were hard on Luce for a very long time, but I think Luce came around, and I would say Luce is cool. Yeah,
I totally.
He's not
agree.
as cool as Shinji. Shinji is definitely better.
I like Luce more than I like Tails' version of Skydeck, and less than I like the Bio-Lizard. That's this list is completely unhinged, man. This is completely fucking insane.
Luce won us our first race. Luce can fly, which is really cool.
Luce can fly. He flies sometimes.
And he's like the guardian of heaven or something.
He lives in heaven. He just like
he was also our first Chao to evolve, which I think says a lot.
Yeah, Luce really came back. Like he was being treated like I think at first we felt like we needed like a Dwayne to our PogChamp for SA2. So we were really going in on Luce. We were really being a piece of shit to Luce.
Yeah.
But Luce really proved himself. He really persevered. And now he lives in heaven.
Now he lives in heaven, and he and his brother Shinji like rule their respective domains.
Yeah, and someday they'll have to come together again, and they're gonna have like a epic anime battle and kill each other. Yeah. But for now they're hanging out.
Now they're hanging out.
Okay. So if you don't understand what this means, this is the big show.
This is the game in general.
These are we are ranking the games themselves.
Oh man.
Let's take some time, man. We're gonna take this video over the 2-hour mark, and that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine, I guess. Sonic Adventure versus Sonic Adventure 2, and where do they fall in the whole totality of things? So obviously what people want to know is like which is better, right?
Yeah.
And this has been contentious from the beginning. I remember my boyfriend Jared saying that he like was watching our Sonic Adventure Let's Play, and he actually started to think that it's better than Sonic Adventure 2. And I think there's stuff to be said. What are the pros and cons of each?
So I think the pros of Sonic Adventure.
Uh-huh.
I think the hub world is really fun.
I love the hub worlds.
Even if like the egg carrier sucks and Mystic Ruins is sometimes hard to navigate.
Uh-huh.
I like having the levels kind of contextualized and where they are in the world.
Yeah, that's
and I
fun.
like being able to see the other characters in their campaigns.
I love the story structure of Sonic Adventure is so it's so ambitious.
It is. It's telling like the same story but through like 6 different point of views.
Yeah, that's really neat.
That's crazy for a first foray in the 3D.
Yeah, it's too ambitious. That's one of its faults. But
yeah,
we'll leave it there for now. Let's talk about the pros of Sonic Adventure 2, of which I think there are a lot.
Sonic Adventure 2's Sonic and Shadow levels whipped so hard
The core nugget of gameplay here is so good.
I think the soundtrack is better.
The soundtrack is great. The aesthetic is
the aesthetic is cool.
I actually like the character animation more in SA1, I think.
Yeah.
But
I like the style of 2
The style of 2, like, it really figured out what, like, modern Sonic is about.
It's embraced this Crush 40 more.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I love the character introductions.
To it.
Like, yeah, it's just, like, Shadow is, like, great. He's one of the best parts of the game.
Oh, yeah. The way, like, the characters introduce what you were doing beforehand.
Oh, my
I guess
God.
SA1 did that also, but SA2 felt cooler, I guess.
No, totally. Like, SA2, yeah. It's got style, and it's, like, much more, it's pared down compared to Sonic Adventure in ways that I think are beneficial. I think the linear storytelling is just, like, allows it to pace itself better in some ways.
Yeah.
It kind of flounders on that front in certain respects, but
I think one of the biggest downsides is that if I were to pick up a fresh copy right now, right, of Sonic Adventure 1, I could play the Sonic story or the Tails story, right? I guess I'd have to play a little bit of Sonic to unlock Tails, but if I were to just pick it up and play the Sonic story, I would have a great time, right?
If you want to play just the Shadow levels in SA2.
If I want to play just the Shadow levels or just the Sonic levels in SA2, I can't do that. Unless I've beaten the game, and then I can stage select.
Yes. Yep.
And I think that ultimately I don't know, like the structure of SA2, I like it on paper. Being able to switching between characters and having them combine. But I just want to put the bad parts. Like, right from the get-go, you've got to play fucking Aquatic Mines and Pumpkin Hill so early.
Yeah, I would say that, like, in general, like, Sonic Adventure has one really high with the Gamma, which I think is one of the best things in the whole. It remains at the top. Yeah, it remains. It's unbeaten, in my opinion. It's so good. It feels like such a fluke.
It really does.
And then the rest of it, like, if we just discount that, it's an outlier. The rest of Sonic Adventure is, like, not great, but it also doesn't get too bad. Like, I think it's telling that, like, there's some stuff in Twisted, but, like, not...
But, like, it's, like, big, right? It's like the
big.
part that people expect to be bad. It's big.
Like, so
and
much...
then after that,
the reason
it's,
that It's Fine is so bulky is because so much of SA1 is in here.
Yeah.
And then Sonic Adventure 2, the highs are really fucking high. Almost all of the It's Awesome tier is Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, City Escape. Final Hazard.
Yeah, City Escape, Final Hazard,
Rush,
Final
Radical
Rush, Radical Highway,
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah,
or Sonic Campaign.
Yeah,
even in its cool.
The Chao Garden stuff. The Chao Garden stuff also way better in SA2, which is worth mentioning because I think that's a lot of the legacy of the game. But then the stuff that's bad in SA2 is so bad. It's like embarrassingly bad.
I think it really just comes down to that factor for me of, like, if I'm playing the game fresh, which one would I rather play? And I think I'd rather play Sonic Adventure. But if I had a completed file, I'd rather play Sonic Adventure 2.
They're very close.
They're so close.
I think that a lot of people would say that, like, Sonic Adventure 2 is just better in most ways.
But I don't think so. I think Sonic Adventure 1, like... does a lot of cool things. Like, I made comments during Sonic Adventure 2 that I missed some parts of Sonic Adventure 1. While we were playing it.
Yeah, and I think it's worth acknowledging, like, where we're coming at this from. You know, we're not playing these games like you would have played them as a kid. We're playing them for a Let's Play. I'm playing them as someone who is, like, an adult and just wants to play these games and then be done with them. I don't have, like, my GameCube sitting here that I'm going to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on every day after school. And so, like, as, like, a whole experience that you're just, like, playing through and then finishing and you're playing, like, all the main content, I think Sonic Adventure is more palatable.
I'm trying not to include stuff like the 2-player mode in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
That was really big for me as a kid. And... Man, I can't stop thinking about... And I never even thought about that before, about how much better... the stage select would be in Sonic Adventure 2 if you could pick different characters. It's such a minor thing, but, like, oh my god.
It would be
It would improve. It would be so nice to be able to play as Shadow in other levels.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think like if we're gonna talk about the story, like overall, it's not good in either game. Our friend, shout out to Wham, by the way, our friend Wham, I remember was talking about on Twitter that like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are really good at like having super vague stories that are like really easy to project on as a kid. Like they're really vague. And, like, there's not a lot going on, and the characters are really shallow, but, like, you can easily, like, you can understand why people write fan fiction about these games. Because there's, like, a whisper of, like, a fun adventure story and of fun characters.
I think that's also something. I think, I can't say for certain, but I don't think Sonic Adventure 1 inspired as many OCs as Sonic Adventure 2 did.
Oh my good god.
Sonic Adventure 2 kind of created the OC scene.
Yeah, I like that. Like,
I was a big part of.
Again, it's, I guess, like, one plus and one minus for each. Sonic Adventure has a really fun narrative structure, but the narrative is not good. Sonic Adventure 2 has a really kind of, like, straightforward and kind of boring narrative structure, but it's more cohesive.
It is, yeah.
The core of Sonic Adventure 2 is stronger.
I like the stuff with Shadow and Maria.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I really like that ending of all the characters talking.
Yeah, it's like it's...
I thought, like, there was that, like, we were kind of joking about it, but, like, that scene where Eggman was talking about how he looked up to Gerald Robotnik.
He's like, I can't believe my grandpa would do something so
and now
fucked
he's
up.
like, and now he was like, did he really want to destroy the world? I think that's, like... You know, like, Eggman,
it's a little humanizing.
Granted, Eggman blew up the moon and threatened to destroy the world, but I don't think he would have.
I don't think he would have. I don't think Eggman had the fucking balls, man.
No, he has the balls to blow up the moon, but I don't think he would have destroyed the world.
I like that after that, Tails just says, like...
We're all in this together!
We're all in this together! I like that was Tails' response. It was kind of insensitive to, like, Robotnik having this, like, I don't know.
We were laughing, but after that, Eggman goes, you're right, Tails.
It's wholesome.
It's wholesome.
It's so wholesome. Yeah, I don't know. I literally don't know if I could possibly put one over the other.
I'm gonna say they are... I'm gonna at least tell you what tier I think they belong in. I think they're cool.
I think they're cool. Oh, totally, I think they're cool totally. I'm glad we're on the same page. I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna put them right up at the top.
I think, like, these are janky and weird and paced poorly, and despite the fact that we have so many things down at the bottom, I think these games, I think they are cool games.
I think they're cool. I'm glad they exist, and I
love the music, and I love the aesthetic. I love playing as Sonic. This game these games defined my childhood in many ways.
Yep. I was really fun to visit them with you, to see them for the first time. I really enjoyed my time with both of them. Like, I can't complain. Even when they got bad, it was worth it for the stuff that was, like, pretty good.
Stuff that was good. The stuff that was cool.
The stuff that was cool. And even if it's, like, by weight, there is more stuff that's not good. I think we can acknowledge. Of course,
one of those things
this list
where,
kind of
like,
skews it, because a lot of it is just stuff that doesn't matter, but...
Like, I think this is one of those things where it's, like, the, you know... It's more than the sum of its parts.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Sonic Adventure is a weird... Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 are weird-ass games, but, man, if I don't have a special place in my heart for them.
Yep, I agree. I think they've found a place in my heart as well. And I'm excited
we're gonna continue quoting them for fucking ever.
The amount of times I have said half of the moon is gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
Put that quote in, it's awesome.
Put that quote in, it's awesome. If we were ranking the quotes, man, oh man. But,
oh god.
Yeah, so this was a nearly 2 hour and 15-minute video.
Oh wow.
So I think we're gonna call it here. This is our ranking.
This is our ranking, everyone. Can you save this somehow?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'll save it after the video's done.
Okay.
We'll post it when the video comes out.
Let us know your rankings in the comments.
Yeah,
and
fill out your rankings.
Actually, no. Fill out your rankings and post to them tweet them at us at Game Pending YT.
Yeah, on Twitter.com.
And I guess this is our farewell.
This is our farewell to Sonic Adventure. Yep. See you, Sonic Adventure.
Sayonara, Sonic Adventure.
Sayonara, Sonic Adventure.
I guess next time we I guess I don't know if it's tomorrow or in 2 days, but we're gonna continue with another game dear to my childhood.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's the next Sonic game. See ya. Bye.
The next Sonic game. Goodbye.